Good morning, everybody, and welcome to June July Digital Week support IT support section. My name is Ekwe, and for those that probably, yeah, for those of you that probably know me, my name is Ekwe, and for those that don't know me, my name is Ekwe Cynthia. Okay, and my students call me Lemonade. In case you hear Lemonade anywhere, I just call that is my training name, Lemonade, and on other days, you can call me Digital Witch. Now, who is Equators? I am from Enugu State. I'm from Nsukka, and I studied literature, the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. And I like to tell people I study literature so that when you feel like your head no fit carry wetin you dey do here, you realize that your teacher is not a science student, it's not a computer engineering student, it's not a computer science, it's not a science. Just in the general term of it, I'm not a science student. And if I'm not a science student and I can do whatever I'm doing at the moment, it simply means that you can do even better. So I like to introduce myself that way. Career wise, I'm a DevOps engineer and also a customer success manager. This is the two jobs I currently do. And on the side, I still do my normal training. Like I have a company where I train. You understand? So these are the things I do. And I'm also the founder of Digital Reach IT Support, meaning I'm the convener for this training. Now, I'm going to, just tell you guys what to expect, our scope, and how this training is going to go for the next 6 to 7 weeks. First of all, I'm handing over this section to God, and through His will, I will do my best. And I pray you do your best, and God will help us to do the rest. Amen. So I'm declaring this section open. Moving forward, in Digital Witch, this is going to be a 6 to 7 weeks training. It's going to be 3 times in a week, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. At the moment, we are still having morning classes, but in your set, before your set graduates, I'm probably going to test evening classes. I'm trying to know which one works best. If um if there's something I'm hoping if it comes up, we are probably going to run our section this evening because I'm trying to know if I can move the entire training to evening. So, but for now, we are still doing 9 to 12. So we are going to stick to that. Now, for you to be in digital witch, you need to come with an open mind. Open mind in the sense that we don't do classicism, we don't do religions, we don't do tribe, we don't do anything that would destabilize the community. We don't do policies as well. The only thing we discuss here is learning, earning personal development. We are trying to build a strong community with a common goal. We don't talk politics, we don't talk anything that will bring diversity. I beg. Then we don't do classicism because let's to be sincere with you, in your set alone, there is no caliber of people we don't have. We have reverend fathers, sisters, lawyers, doctors, anything you can think of. We have people who are way older, like 50, 60 in your set. But what I'm trying to say is that as long as this learning environment is concerned, including myself, we are all one. But that does not mean you should not know your boundary. Everybody should learn how to maintain their boundaries. Stay in your lane. If you want to establish communication with somebody, you start from the group. Hello, you and somebody go start with the vibe before you move out. Do you understand my point? Don't go and start jumping into people's DM because if they tell me, I go help them drag you. I will post your number on the internet and I'll ask people to help me greet you. And I'll tell them that you're selling a bag of rice for 10,000 naira. Which that one will be. You understand? So help me. I don't like when people come to me and say, oh, this person got my number from your group, and since then the person will be calling and they stop. I don't like that. We collaborate, we network, we try to have accountability partners, but there is limit to what you expected to do. We respect boundaries. Another thing is for you to succeed here, you also need people. I don't like when somebody say, "Oh, I'm a loner. I don't do this. I don't do that. I like to stay on my lane." Please, we don't do that here. For you to succeed here, you need to be proactive. Proactive means you have to collaborate with people. After today's class, before Monday or tomorrow, we are going to create what we call accountability groups. Accountability groups is a smaller groups where we have dedicated admins who are going to be working with you, supporting you throughout this journey. Their job is to ensure that you are learning, all your questions are being taken care of, you don't have any problems at all. Any problem you have will be resolved in the accountability groups. You also get to, they are also going to organize tutorials. So at the end of today's class, for instance, they will, maybe from next week, they'll start organizing tutorial. If you miss money section, which is with me, you're probably not going to miss their own section. Or even if you miss, my own class is going to be recorded. Or even if you attended money section and maybe the terms I was using was a kind of very hard for you, you can still attend their own in the evening and learn one or two. Classes is never enough. Do you understand? If you have any problem at all, oh, I cannot see the video, I did not get the video, I cannot download the video, all your problems should be resolved in the accountability groups with your admins. This is how the hierarchy works. You have any issues, you report to your accountability admin. Your accountability admins will be the ones to bring it to me. Like I said, starting from today, my DM is no longer open for any students. And I'm very, very serious about it. You don't come to my DM with any issue that has to do with training. Any problem you have, you are going to see, I'm going to mention your admin, so you are going to know them. So any problem you have, you take it to your accountability admin, they will resolve it or they will bring it to me. Is that okay? Is that okay? Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
So you have issues,
okay.
accountability admins, then accountability admins to me. Then for your assignment, we also have another group which is going to be created today. That group is going to be permanently locked. It's called update group. Everybody is expected to join the group, but it's going to be permanently locked. What are we doing with update group? Every important update about the training, about the community is going to be posted in the update group. When you write your assignment, you're expected to submit your assignment to the update group admin. You are going to see them by tomorrow or Monday. I'm going to select them. I'm going to share their names. You are going to see them. And whenever you write your assignment, you send it to them. Don't send it to me. Not me, they collect assignments. You send it to them, and you are also going to send to just one person. If you send your assignment to two people, it means that you are submitting, like you are doing duplicate submission. And we do not want to have plenty people, just submit to one person, and the person will forward your assignment to the update group. When they forward the assignment to update group, please take your time, read other people's assignments. Maybe the way the next person is going to write the assignment is different from the way, you will learn one or two. And please, we know they write chat GTP assignments. We don't write 10 paper. I don't go be writing 10 paper for me. I'm not going to read it. I will know the mark. I just want to see your growth pattern, the way you are growing, the changing. Because when you write your first assignment, it's going to be sounding, it's not going to be, well detailed, clear. But as the class goes on, I'm using it to monitor your growth. Oh, this person that her assignment was sounding like Chinese 2 weeks ago. It's not something, do you understand? So please take your time, do your assignments, submit to one person. All this group I'm mentioning, I'm going to create them before Monday. And anyone I create, you will know. I will share the links in the group and you will know. And when it comes to accountability group, only join one. Don't join two not so that you don't confuse yourself. I don't want anybody joining two accountability group and you will tell me, oh, I mistakenly exited the main group when trying to exit one accountability group. I will not listen to you. I don't like people giving me more workload. I currently have 2 full-time jobs outside Digital Witch, and I try to minimize my workload as much as possible. That is why I have people working. Do you understand? So I don't like when people add more workload to me, especially something that can be or could have been avoided. So please only join one accountability groups. All the admins are amazing. They are very good in their own different ways, and they are doing the same thing. They have a group where they plan whatever they are going to do, so that be rest assured you are going to get the same level of support. Do you understand? So when you join any group, stick to that one group. Don't be jumping from here to here, from there to there. No group is better, please. Another thing, as Digital Witch, we know they give job. We don't guarantee jobs. I have been saying it out there. I know they hide down. I'm not using, oh, at the end of my training, you're going to get a job to run my advert or to get student. I don't do that. I'll tell you the honest truth. The honest truth is that I not go give you job. It is not within my scope. I'm not a recruiter. I'm not, I don't have
Hello,
company. Please
sorry,
mute yourself.
sorry,
You are
your voice is
buffering.
cracking.
Your own is cracking as well. Is it cracking for everybody?
No,
No.
Because
No,
I hear you
because
clearly.
because the person talking, his voice is cracking. So now we don't give job and we don't guarantee. So my job, my scope is to train you, provide all needed support, guide you, tell you everything you need to know and how you can get job, where to get job, how to smash your interview. Like I'm preparing you, but it is not my responsibility to apply for job for you, attend interview for you, or impersonate you. I don't do that. I recommend students, but I don't own my student recommendation. I recommend based on, oh, this person is amazing. This person can do this job and they see the expectations and things like that. I share opportunities in our channel with everyone. So everyone can apply and the best person should get it. I own everyone like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So as you are here, have it at the back of your mind that your success is in your hand. Whatever you achieve from this community, from your training or your learning experience, is totally dependent on your personal effort. But the truth is, once you are making this effort, there is no way you will not achieve success. The people that just graduated last 2 weeks or last week, if I open my WhatsApp, you see the number of people that I get sharing job offers every day with me. This morning alone, I can't even count how many with me. So it means that if you put needed effort, there is no way you will not achieve success. But don't look at Equitors. There is limits what Equitors can do. I'm not going to open your brain to learn. I'm not going to force you to, like me, when I'm learning, I invest so much of my time learning. Why? Because I understand that the only thing that can save me is my learning experience. So please come with an open mind. Again, learn to collaborate, learn to get an accountability partner. Accountability partner is someone who will be pushing you and you'll be pushing the person to achieve success. When you are choked, you ask the person, oh, how can I do this? How can I do that? Now, for the group, the main group, the one you are currently on, is only going to be open once from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. from on Monday. It's going to be open from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. on Monday, meaning the group is only going to be open 4 hours is it 4 hours? Yes, 4 hours every day within the week. What do we do in the group? That is where we share about our learning experience. It is not where you come to say, oh, if it does, I have not downloaded the video. I'm not. No, it is where how I will come there. I'll be like, how are you doing? How is your learning experience? Can you share what you are doing? Can you share, we are talking. I need to understand your journey. Oh, can when I ask, or I can ask you question and I expect people to discuss the question. Oh, what is IT support? And I want everybody to start talking, engage. Do you understand? I want everybody to do what? To engage. I want you to talk. Once it is 10 p.m., the group will be automatically locked again until the next day. So if you are not joining the discussion, you can always read, the discussion when the group is locked. And I don't want anybody in my idea, oh, the amount of chat in the group is too much. Please. I don't run my class on WhatsApp. The training is on Zoom. WhatsApp is just for us to communicate. It's a community. It's just for us to communicate. You share your problem and get someone to solve your problem. So my class is not on WhatsApp. So if you feel like, oh, it's too much, please mute the group. Don't exit though, because if you exit, I cannot send you Zoom link to join the next class. I only share it in the main WhatsApp group. So don't exit the group. You can mute the group so that I can be getting link to join the class. Or you can just don't exit the main group, no matter what. Then we don't share my meeting link outside the main group. If, for instance, we are going to create accountability group and some people like, okay, I've been trying to join, I did not see the meeting link. The thing is, I'm only going to share the meeting link when the group is locked. And when the group is locked for the next day, that means nothing is happening. No message is going to block you seeing the link. That is when I'm going to share the meeting link. So anybody will come meet you, say, oh, tomorrow is class, so I cannot see the meeting link. Just know the person is not our student. Because if you copy the meeting link from the main group and paste it in the accountability group, the admins have the right to exit you from the group. And when they exit you, please don't come and tell me. They will exit you from the group when they see you sharing any meeting link in any of our accountability. I understand. Oh, but this person in the accountability group, it is not your job. Stick to your job. Your job is not to share any meeting link. And your job is not to share video with somebody that did not get the video. Anybody that didn't get the video, person should report to an admin, not to you. Secondly, please, the form I ask you guys to fill, if you are here to fill the form, try and fill that form before tomorrow. I'm going to reshare the form link tonight. I'm going to share it in the evening. If you're having issues filling the form, use a different browser, use your incognito browser, use another browser, depending on the browser you're using. Just ensure that you fill that form and you're using a correct Gmail to fill the form. Lastly, and not the least, please ensure that you are here for the right reason. Be open to learning. You are going to also, in the course of this training, you are going to make Google your friend, YouTube your friend. I don't like when people are learning and you are not willing to pass through the process. When you encounter any error, for instance, oh, I want to open a LinkedIn account. Instead of you panicking, I don't know how to open a LinkedIn account. All you just need to do is go to Google and type how to open a LinkedIn account. Type it. And you can see a detailed step. Can you see a detailed step here? Can you see it?
No, ma.
Yes.
We can't see your screen.
You can't see my
We
screen.
can't. No, we
Yeah,
can't see your
we can't
screen.
see your screen.
Jesus. Can you see it now?
Yes,
Yes.
We can see
Yes,
now.
yes, we can see it.
I'm not sorry, guys.
Yes.
I'll be talking and I thought this is what I'll be sharing. I thought you guys are seeing my screen. I never knew you guys are not seeing my screen. Okay, so now I was saying something about LinkedIn. So where is it? You want to open a LinkedIn account and you are struggling to open a LinkedIn account. All you just need to do is go to your Google and type how to open a LinkedIn account, and it will give you. Can I see a very detailed information here? First of all, you go to www.abi. So
Yes.
now you don't need to panic. So what I'm saying is that for you to be here, you are going to let yourself explore. You are going to fail. You are going to get worked up. But guess what? You are going to fix it. You are going to do what? You are going to
fix it.
fix it.
Fix it.
Because it is in the fixing that you are going to do the learning. Do you understand? If you are not encountering any error, you are not finding anything difficult, it means that there is no new learning. But when you have a breakout, there's a blocker and you are struggling and you are able to fix it. Once you're able to fix it, that means you're able to gain a solution, and you've also gained that knowledge. Abi? So now,
Yes.
any simple thing you need, remember, you come here, you do it. And if you're encountering any error or any concern after that, you can now contact us. You contact admin and admin, please meet yourself. You contact admin and admin will reach out. And that's how the circle will continue. Clem, am I forgetting anything?
No, for now.
Okay, moving forward. So now,
Ekwe,
eh?
okay, in the group, many of them were like, Port Harcourt, group.
No, okay, exactly. So now, another thing we don't do here is, I'm in Port Harcourt, I'm in Lagos. Don't limit yourself to your location. We don't do, and I don't want to say anybody creating groups. We have dedicated Telegram group for each state. I'm probably going to share that later, but not now. For now, you need to take your time to get to know each other internally. We don't create extra groups. No, we have a Telegram group where you meet old students who you can even benefit from. You benefit from their knowledge, you benefit from their skill set. You also benefit from maybe they want to outsource. They can outsource you knowing that you can do the job. But if I'm you, I will not limit myself. We are talking about global learning. Why should I be limiting? So if I go in Suka, I will not have to be collaborating with only people in the Suka. Does that make sense? No. It simply means that you are limiting yourself. If the people around you are not doing well as you, it means that all of you now go do it. Nobody go do well. But when you look beyond your location, remember we are learning online. We want to have any meetup is online. So why should I? Because location is not a problem. It's not something to be unless you are not also willing to work remotely. Everything we do here has to do with remote, meaning you should be open to learning online, collaborating it online, being online accountability partners. Then if you are lucky to find someone within your location, that is amazing. But don't limit yourself. And I don't want to see any group, any extra, any group that is not shared by equitors. I'm not going to be. Please mute yourself. Any group that is not shared by me, I'm not going to be responsible or what accountable for whatever that comes after all. Please, I just God beg you. Anything where I know use my hand, share, give you. And anybody who I know use my hand, introduce, give you. Any business you decide to do with the person, ensure that you keep it within yourself. Don't bring it to me because I'm going to block you. I just God beg you. I don't like blocking people. I don't like blocking people, and I will expect that you help me so that I don't block you. I'm going to keep talking other things that we need to do, but for now, we are going to start our learning experience. Now,
Yeah, Ekwe, one more thing. Ekwe,
okay,
one more thing before you continue. Regarding the tribalism and all of that, we don't do that in the community.
I already said that already. We don't do tribe, we don't do religion, we don't do politics, we don't do classism. We are only here to learn and gain knowledge, and we are cool with that. And again, another thing you expected to do is the training is officially open today. We have started. You need to also start selling yourself immediately. You know what you need to sell yourself? You see my students, Abby? You need to start selling yourself. Nobody can sell you better than you. So now, after today's class, you need to create a LinkedIn account. You need to have your Facebook. You need to, anywhere you feel like you're more comfortable talking about what you are learning, talking about your journey, selling your, especially LinkedIn, selling yourself, talking about any topic. Like, why are you doing that? You are creating a history. When people want to hire you, and especially on LinkedIn, almost all the recruiters are there. So when people want to go through your work, they will see your experience, your history. They will trace where it all started. They will not be able to, oh, this was how. Remember, so LinkedIn is like your public CV. LinkedIn is like your what? Your public CV. Somebody don't need to come to your wall to sleep on your wall before they, oh, this person is working there. No, when you are trying to achieve something, you need to be very, very strategic. When I was in the job market, if you need to see my LinkedIn, I was so strategic. You know, at some point, everybody knew me as that certification girl because I was just talking like every AK market today, people are typing congratulations for me. So you have to start putting your learning experience out there. Whether people are liking it or commenting, you don't need to worry yourself. People are seeing it. The right people are seeing it. A lot of students are also getting jobs like that. Oh, you are doing this at the moment. Can you work for me? Can you do this for me? Can you be my, sell yourself. So now, to get started, this is our content. And again, when you are making your post, please, you don't screenshot our content, like anything like this, and paste it on LinkedIn, please. Everything I'm training you on are all bookmarked. And if I feel sue you, I don't like suing anybody. I don't like suing my student. But the thing is, I get lawyer where they pay every year, and that lawyer never do anything for me, apart from getting my legal documents and other things, like all those tax and other stuff. The man just dey chop my plenty money every year. I will pay him plenty millions, and so if you do me anything I don't like, and I'm in my very bad mood, I may decide to put the lawyer into a use. So when you are writing whatever you're writing, I use God beg you, do not screenshot my material. Do not screenshot any of my learning experience or materials. Put it out there. I beg you in the name of Jesus. What you expected to talk about is your learning experience. If we talked about IT support, what do you understand by IT support? From your head, what do you understand? ChatGPT can help you come up something. Then that is what you should be posting. Don't screenshot my materials because I will see it. Remember, Nami get LinkedIn. 70% of all the people on LinkedIn have passed through us. So they go tell me. I know they put eye for my students. Now my students, and then go still be the just form. So I just God beg you. I don't want it to be used. So moving forward. What is IT services? I'm asking you guys questions. I want us to have an interactive question. So the class has officially started. I want us to have an interactive section. So when you hear the word IT services, so what comes to your mind?
Services you render over the internet.
Only.
I
Is it
think
only?
information technology.
What's not information technology? You're looking at my screen. I think information technology.
Okay, ma'am, let me try.
Yeah, try.
I think IT services are probably technology tools that helps in administration, probably on digital platforms.
Anyway, wait, first of all, all of you are right in your own way. When we talk about IT, we're talking about information tech, Abby, information words technology, right? Well, when we
Yes.
talk about information
Yes.
technologies, it can be either services and it can also be what? Products. Products, services. You know the difference between the two, Abby? Do you know the difference between the two?
Yes.
We have
Yes.
products.
Yes.
Product is something you can feel like you have a product you are selling. You are selling a bag, Abby. You are selling something tangible, something very tangible. You are selling clothes. Clothes is your what? Product. You are selling bags. Bags are your what? Product. I'm selling digital, which is my product. Abby,
Yes.
do you get
Yeah,
the point?
definitely.
You are selling something.
Yeah.
But we can also say services. Services means when, for instance, you need a consultation. Do you get the point I'm making? You need the what? You need a
Yes.
Yes.
consultations or massage. Somebody, the person is providing a service to you. Do you get the point I'm making? So technology can either
Yes.
be a product or it can also be a what? A service. And what makes
Service.
it tech, it's not just the name IT support, IT. Sometimes it's come with a lot of baggages, a lot of complexities, a lot of support. It's like you are buying a car and the car comes with a tool bag. You know what is a tool bag? Tools.
Mhm.
Like
Yes.
you bought a car. Let's
Yes.
say a car is an IT product, and as you're buying this car, the car came with security. When you touch the car door, it will shout, when do you get? When your
Yeah.
tire
Yeah.
flat, you go to your boot, you bring out your two bags, and you have two that you can use to what? Remove the tire and change it. You go to your window or your glasses became dirty or whatever. You have something that will wipe it. Do you get the point I'm making?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is that is some part of the things that make up IT services. For instance, when you buy a bag, bag, let's say I'm using some of the things we see, online, like vendors, that close to us. So when you buy a bag from a vendor, yeah, and you use the bag for like 3 years, and that bag they peel. And that vendor not be saying that the vendor they make bag. Vendor is just a vendor that sells bag. Will you return the bag to the vendor so that the vendor will give you a new one?
No,
No.
No.
It can't be done.
And if you are the vendor, what will you do?
I will not
I
collect.
can't accept it. You will not collect.
You
I
will
will
not
tell you
collect
to
it.
go and fix it.
I'll
I will
tell you
not
I'm
Okay.
not
collect.
the one that made the
You
bag.
I beg, the person say you fixed it. What do you say? I was gonna say I go buy something from you. With you like to the fix.
Roughly for 3 years.
What do you sell? I want to patronize you. I will return it. Not if I was like 2 years, just 2 years. I return it so that help me and fix it. So, anyways,
Okay.
so when it depends on the product, do you understand? It depends. Maybe the product come with warranty, better. But I know that a normal random vendor, cannot connect whatever you buy from them after 3 years to exchange or to work on, unless the person have created what we call a customer-based rapport with you. The person have created like a relationship that they do not want to before. Do you get the point I'm making? The person is
Yeah.
not
Yes.
doing it because
Yes.
they are mandated or it is part of the things they are obligated to do for you. No. But when you come to IT services, as long as you are using the product, you still get support. Do you get the point? We are all using
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
As long as you are using Facebook, you will still get access to what? Facebook support. As long as you are using TikTok or any, and once you have issues, you always get access. They don't ask you how long. In fact, the longer you are using the product, the more urgent their support gets towards you. Do you get the point? Because the longer the
Yes.
person, if you are using my product for, at the moment you have a lot of social media online. So if you are still using Facebook for like 10 years, 20 years, and you have issues, they'll be like, wow, for you to be here, you have not moved or fought to another one. Doing that with loyal customers. So they will do everything they can to keep you. Do you get the point I'm making? So now,
Yes.
IT services are technology functions that are offered with support. When we talk about support, we're talking about support and management. It simply means that you as the user, you are not responsible for everything. You as the user is not responsible for everything happening on the products or services. For instance, your banking app is a product. Abi, your banking app, all of us get banking app. So now, when you are using your banking app, who is responsible for the upgrades, for the updates, and for manage, like, or maybe when you want to make transfer or something happen and you need support, who is responsible for that?
The customer service.
Or the
Is
customer service,
is the bank, Abi?
The
Yeah.
The
bank.
bank.
The bank.
Service of the bank.
Good. So now these things comes with the product. These things do what? Comes with the product. And when we go further, they say this allow customers to use information technology without managing complexity such as maintenance, security, scalability. I'm going to explain all of this. So like I use banking app. Need to remove somebody. Edo girl, Abi EAD girl. You have to move back to trenches. Once I see noise coming from your end, I'll move you back to attendees. So now, when we talk about complexity, we are talking about all the makeup of a product, all the things that make up a product. For instance, your banking app, when it comes to their security, not just banking app, all the softwares when it comes to security, we use what is called shared responsibility. We use what is called what?
Shared responsibility.
Shared responsibility. So what is shared responsibility? Shared responsibility is that moment whereby a product are the ones to develop their products. But after developing their product, you as the user have a responsibility to what you make out of the product. For instance, your banking app have developed what we call multi-factor authentication. You know what is multi-factor authentication? Or
Two-factor authentication.
two-factor authentication, multi-factor, all of them. Now, not just banking app, but I'm using the one everybody should have, or Facebook, even your WhatsApp. Meaning, this is like adding another layer of security to the existing security. Because before you open any app, you have to add your email and your password. That is secured. Abi?
Yeah.
That should be secured already. Your email, your password is secured. But because they do not want any other third party, like another person, to access it or to make it porous to the public, they now give you the opportunity to enable multi-factor authentication. Now, are they going to force you to enable it? No. But have they put it in place for you to enable? Yes. You understand? So now that is what is called shared responsibility. Shared responsibility means that they have done their part, but you are responsible for enforcing it. Do you get the point?
Yes.
Then when we talk about maintenance, of course, they are the one that update the app. Then your own is to update your own app. They do the maintenance, upgrade, whatever. Then we now talk about scalability. So any IT products, tech products, software products, whatever you may decide to call it, can scale up or scale down. Can do what? Scale up or scale down. So what is scalability? Many of you have been using your gig. Let's say previously Once you buy 3 gig or 5 gig, you are okay for the month. You understand what I'm saying? Or you are okay for the week. Now, because you are starting IT support, you notice that, oh, I'm on 2 gig, no go do this, but Zoom meeting. No, that is so small. So what do? You buy like 10 gig. Do you get the point? So you buying 10 gig is you what? Scaling up. So more like when people is using basic plan, and because their needs increase, they now decide to use standard plan. And when their needs increase again, they decide to use premium plan.
Premium,
Do you understand?
Upgrade.
Or you are using DSTV. You are watching normal. Jolly, is it Jolly or Jollof? Something Jolly, something also not Jollof.
Yanga.
They have Yanga, they have Jolly, something like that.
Paddy.
So they have small packages like 3K. You don't say why I use that one. I used DSTV. I don't even remember to get DSTV for this house again. So they have small packages. But because you are okay with the package that play only Nigeria Magic, Epic, maybe your grandmother there for house, only Epic should understand. So you are okay with the one playing what? Epic. You understand? But suddenly Big Brother started. So if Big Brother started, what do? You scale up. You understand? You scale up because you want to watch Big Brother. So after Big Brother, what will happen again? You scale down. You scale down again. Do you understand? So that is one quality of IT products, the ability to scale up or scale down depending on your needs. Then we have resilience. Resilience simply means the ability of the product to withstand pressure. The ability of the product to withstand what? Pressure. For instance, sometimes you are adding more workload. For some products, for instance, you are using internet. There was a time when internet connection is connected to so many gadgets, it will stop working. It used to be like that before. The United Difference. I using my internet. It used to be like that before, Abi. I don't know. It used to be for me like that. Like, is it that it stopped working or it's very slow? They will start asking people around you, are you using my internet? That's the only way you know that people are tapping your internet. So what do? It's because the product couldn't stand the pressure. The pressure coming from all direction is too much. But now, products are trying to integrate resilience into their products, meaning it can stand without you experiencing any downtime. Now, all these things we are mentioning, IT support to scalability or maintenance or all of that.
Security.
These are the things that you as a person are responsible for. Because at the end of the day, many of us are going to be working as a support. Many of us are going to be working as what? As a support. Many of us are going to be working as a support. And when you work as a support, these are some of the things you need to know about your products, about the products you're going to support, about the things you're going to do. And the next one, which is the most important, that can also get you sacked, is SLA. Is what? SLA. What is the meaning? SLA simply means service level agreement. So what is service level agreement? So this is an agreement your company, meaning the company you are going to be working with, went into with the customer or with their customer that you are going to do what you are going to support. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way. For instance, I'm a customer success manager, and some of the things I do is contracts. Like, I get contracts from our legal team and I send it to our customers, and our customers will sign. And sometimes the customers will also send us their own contracts and our legal team will sign. So now, inside this contract, there's always a clause. You know what is clause? Lawyer, please say I'm not a lawyer, but I'm just trying to explain with me. I don't read, right? So now that clause is going to tell what my company is going to offer their customer. Do you understand? We are going to offer you our products, and this is what you are going to use the product to achieve. And when you have issues, we are also telling you that in the next 1 hour, 2 days, 3 days, we are going to resolve your issue. Or even if you don't resolve your issue, there is somebody who is going to be in constant communication with you. Do you understand? So like, it's like, I'm telling you what to expect from us. And you you can also send us what you expect from us. Do you understand? And we will read your own. But okay, let me use, there's a case I handled this case took me 2 months to close the deal. And is it 2 months, 3 months? We started in February and I closed the deal in May. Abby? That's how many months? That's 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
Now, what was the issue? The issue is that the company is a Spanish company, right? They speak Spanish. My company is an English speaking company. So the Spanish company want us to sign their documents in Spanish. But how can we be signing what we don't understand? Do you get the point?
Yeah.
We cannot sign your agreement in Spanish. We have to and we have to tell them to translate it in English and send it back to us for us to. And when they do the translation, there are so many clauses. And when we send it, because they are my customer, I'm the one managing the account. When I sent the document to the legal team highlighted so many things and said that I should send it back to them, that these things are not what we can provide. Do you understand? So me, I was just at the middle. My own is, oh, you need this, I'll collect, I'll go send it to the legal team. Legal team, oh, send the customer. So I just did for middle, they do pass here, pass to this person, pass, I was just at the middle. But at the end of the day, we were able to reach a compromise. Do you understand? We were able to do what? Reach a compromise. And everybody signed the document and they made payment. So now, that is what is called SLA. And because inside that SLA, there is a consequence. There's what? There's consequence that has to be dealt with. For instance, sometimes that consequence can cost your company a lot of money. But when I was working with Microsoft, one of the ways Microsoft spend their money is through refund. Sometimes the people will even sue them. Either they are suing them or the customers is being so kind and coming to ask for a refund, or either we are not refunding customers, sometimes we are giving them credit. Credit means that, oh, because of this thing that happened, for the next 2 months, you're not going to pay. Anything you use is going to be on us. Do you understand what I'm saying? So instead of you paying us 2,000 at the end of the month based on your usage, we waive the 2,000 off for you until we are able to waive so and so amount. But then, as a business owner, is that the kind of business you want to run? Do you want to be losing money all the time?
No.
So that is where we come in. It is your responsibility to ensure that the SLA signed during the agreement is being met and exceeded. That is why they embed the SLA into what we call KPI. Do you understand? It's what they call what?
Yes.
We are going to talk about KPI much later in the class. We are going to talk about KPI much later in the class. But KPI is all about, it's called, the full meaning is what? Key performance indicator. Key performance indicator. So as a support person, they break the SLA into your key performance indicator so that no matter what happens, somebody will be responsible or somebody will be held accountable. When a customer that signed an agreement comes, oh, I'm having issues. Oh, remember they told the customer that if they're having issues, there's somebody that will attend to them. Somebody will attend to them in at least from the moment they reported until 2 hours. Do you understand? So now, is it the owner of the company that will respond to the person in the next 2 hours?
No.
If you have issues on Facebook, is it Mark that will reply you?
No.
Who is going to be responsible?
Customer service.
And
The support.
you. Do you understand? So customer support are the ones responsible for ensuring that the SLA are being met. And for some companies like Microsoft, if you keep missing your SLA, they will sack you. Because when SLA is being missed, apart from the fact that the customers are going to ask for SLA credit, they are losing money and they are losing their trust too. Because if you are a customer and anytime you have issues and report the issue, you don't get needed help, don't you think you start looking for an option?
Definitely.
Good. So it's not just about the money they are refunding, it's about them losing their trust in the market. Do you understand? So confidence, things like so these are the things you get to know when we talk about IT support. Then moving down, we break the IT support into different parts. We have the knowledge management, we have the media, we have the communication, we have the workflow. Like I have to just break them down into parts. Do you understand? For our learning experience. Do you get me?
Yes.
So for today's class, we are going to be starting with Google Drive. Why Google Drive? We are starting with Google Drive because that is where you are going to get your recorded video. That is where you are also going to submit your assignment. That is where you are also going to literally do a lot, and probably one of the first things you are going to explore when you start working. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. So now, if you are using what is it called? If you are using your laptop, all you need to do is go to your Google and you type Google Drive. Do you understand? And it will open like this. So when you open like this, you can click Google Drive, sign in, and use the email address. That email address, the one you submitted, use it and sign in. Do you understand? The one you submitted, not the one you did not submit. If in case some of you have 3-4 emails, please use only the one you submitted and sign in. Or if your email is already open, like on your system, you already open your Gmail, like your Gmail like this, you already open your Gmail like this on your system. All you need to do is to go to your Google apps. Can you see your Google apps here? The 9 dots.
Yes.
Click on it and navigate. You can see here. If this is your email, you will still see this. So click on this and you navigate and look for what? Drive. And once you see Drive, you should what? Open it. And another thing, make sure that the email address here is the same one. You can see. Make sure that the email address here is the same one you submitted. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So now, and if you are using your phone, for those using your phone, if you are using your phone, all you just need to do is go to your phone. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go to if you are using your phone, go to what is it called? Go to your menu and you will see Google Apps. I think it's called Google Apps. I don't know. Let me check.
No, just search on my drive. That's how it's on Android.
Google. It's called Google. It's called when you go to it's called Google. So click on Google and you see all the apps. So inside the apps, you see something like Map, Gmail, Google, YouTube, Photos, Meet, and all Google Play and all of that. But and if you cannot see it, what do? You go to your Play Store and download Google Drive. You understand?
Yes.
You go to your Play Store and you download Google Drive. And remember that you are only expected to sign in with the email address you did what? You submitted. Good. Because that's the only way for you to see. Okay, let me explain why you have to go through the email you submitted. Can you see what I have here? Can you see all the information I have here?
Yes.
So you can see my picture, you can see all the things we have here, right? So now this is the email address, Equitos33. So when I change this email address to Equitos92, I'll be Digital92, and I come here. Is it the same thing you're seeing?
No. It's not the same.
Is it the same information that we have the other side you're seeing?
No.
Is it the same? It's not the same. Do you understand the point now? So what that means is that if you are opening a different email and you submitted a different one, all the information I'm going to share with you will not be found on the one you opened. It can only be found on the one you shared with us. Is that understood?
Yeah.
Did you say okay or you say no? Let me understand.
You say yes.
Yes.
Okay. So just make sure that we are keeping it at the one you submitted. Now, what is Google Drive? So Google Drive is part of Google Workspace tools. that allows us to seamlessly share information. A lot of you probably have known this, but like I said, I like to start my class from basic, from the barest. So if we are talking about the one you are comfortable with, just wait, we are coming. But a lot of people are not aware or they don't know this. So we need to carry everybody along. And again, remember, this is the only way for you to get your recorded video, to submit your assignment. And also when it is time for us to apply for a job, this might also be the way for you to submit your document. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes.
So now, once you are able to open your Google Drive, we have so many things you can do. But I like to teach with what? Buttons. Can you see all these things we have here? They are all called what? They are all called
Buttons.
buttons. So I like
Buttons.
to teach with buttons. That way you'll be able to know, every single thing we are going to learn, them using buttons. So you should be able to understand when I click on this button, this is what I'm going to do, or this is what is expected of me to do. Or when I click on this button, then this is, do you get the point? It makes learning easy. So now the first button is new. And when you see new and you see the plus sign, what does that tell you? This is what? Add.
You can add something
This is
more.
add. It simply means anywhere you see this plus sign, if I go to email now, let me change this to my Gmail. On this breakdown, back to trenches. As you can't meet yourself, I'll help you meet you, and you go to trenches. So now you can see here we have compose. Can you see the pencil? You see this one? This one has what? Pencil. I see this one.
Yes.
This one has pencil. Pencil, right? But other Google products, you're probably going to see the plus sign instead.
Plus sign.
Now,
Plus sign.
yeah. So now we have the plus, and when you click the plus, is it that telling you to create something? Is it that asking upload? Is it like you are doing something new? You want to add your assignment, you go to the new. You want to submit, anything after you want to do. As long as you are providing it or you are injecting it into your Google Drive, you need to use the new button. So when you click new, you will see all the things you can bring in. You can create a folder. You know what is a folder? This is folder.
Yes.
So you can create a folder. So this is one. I'm going to create this one folder and call it, you can call it June, July 2025 class folder. So this is going to be your folder name, your set folder name. Do you understand? Your set what? Folder name. So now, can you see the new folder we created here?
Yes, you can see it.
What is the difference between this folder and this one? There's something different, like notably different between this one and this one.
This one is
That one is already existing.
Something on the December, June.
One is shared with people. The other one has not been shared with anybody.
So what happened?
One
is folder and one is
an old one.
January 25 was shared with people. Then
So many
June
people talking at the same time. We don't get
July has not been shared with anybody.
Okay, yeah, you
one
are right.
folder
It's okay.
empty and one folder has
It's
information
not
on
empty.
it.
It's not empty. It's not about being empty. One have people,
Access.
which you can see. You can see human figure inside, Abby.
Yes.
You can see human figure. You can see. So one has been shared with somebody, while this one has not been shared with anybody. Is that okay?
Anybody.
You understand? These have not been shared with anybody. So that is the notable difference. So now, apart from creating a folder, you can add a file, or you can see upload. This is you creating a folder. This is you uploading a file. You know the difference between a file and a folder, right? A folder is a bag.
Yes.
A folder is your what? A bag that contains a file. Good. Yes. So a folder is like you have a handbag. So your handbag is your folder. your toothbrush inside your handbag is a 5. Your wet lips are being lip gloss inside your bag is your 4. Everything inside the bag is a 5. Do you understand? Then we use folder to hold a connection of 5 together. Remember those days when we did do clearance or they do jambito things, one time first year. Then we used to carry one rubber plastic folder like that. It used to be different color. Your WAEC result is inside, your jams, your pursuing
statement of results.
Exactly.
Because by 12
I don't. Yeah, Chimobi.
Okay.
That appointment, Chimobi said, go to trenches and be talking to your girlfriend. Yeah, my class booking appointments. Oh, you have to do that, please. Moving forward, so the folder, that fine colored folder that we used to add our different documents, all those documents inside are what we call files. So now, one of the most important parts of using a file, many of you is probably going to fall this is of, have this issue is that when somebody asks you for your documents, it's not like I'm asking you for your CV. Like I'm asking you for CV, asking you for cover letter, asking you for your, a lot of documents. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Remember, especially when the person is not just asking only you. Let's assume we are applying for a job and the job asks us for all this information. The best thing you can do for yourself is being able to organize your files inside the document. Do you get the point? And name your document. So instead of you naming it a folder, you can call it Equutors Cynthia OK application word folder. Do you get the point? So that anybody that have access to it, we know that everything belongs to Equutors. Let me break it down. If you did not arrange your document in a folder and every other person did not arrange their own, how am I supposed to know that you are the owner of this CV, this do you get the point I'm making? Yes. Remember, recruiters are human too. As for instance, sometimes when I want to do things to make it easier for me to understand, I used to put myself in the other person's shoe. I ask myself, if I'm this person, how am I going to react? And I'll tell myself the honest truth. The truth is, if I'm a recruiter and you want to stress me, and there are people who are not going to stress me, I would rather focus on people that will not stress me. This is me being very honest with you. And I'm sure that is how some recruiters do with things. You understand the point?
Yes.
Because if you cannot, because the truth is, once your interview starts immediately you submit application. The way your application is well arranged, designed, everything about it, they are all part of the interview process. So if you cannot, you are applying for a job and I ask you to do one or two things and you cannot do it correctly, and those things are part of the things we do in the job, are you still qualified? No. You are not my target audience. So we need to be careful. So now you can upload a file. If you click this, it will take you to your system. You can see it here. These are files. You can upload a file. If you click on folder, it will take you to folder. You notice that all the files are no longer highlighted.
Yes.
You notice that? Yes. So the only thing highlighted now is a folder. I can see it's a folder. So you can upload a folder, and you can also create a folder like the way we have created. And when you create a folder like the way we create, it means that you can create the folder and open it, and you start. Now that it's open, anything I upload here is going to be in this folder. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Now anything now that is currently open, and I come to the plus sign and I go to file, anything I upload. So if I come here and I say, okay, let me upload a picture. Okay, this is any day. Let me upload a picture. This picture that we are just uploading is going to be inside this folder, not outside the folder.
Yes.
Do you understand the point I'm making?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see it here? Can you see it now?
This is one open.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Can you see it now? So it
Yes,
is
we can
this
see.
folder. So it means that if I'm submitting every other thing, I just need to open the folder and upload every other file I am submitting into this into this folder. You understand? And when you are done, and let's say the person asks you to submit oh, can you submit a link to your phone? You know, when you are done, you just copy this and do what? You share. You know, under here we can see when you click share, you see copy. Especially when you don't have
copy link.
Copy link. When you don't have the person's email address, your first instinct is to do what? Copy and share the link. But the thing is, if you just copy this link, the person will still not be able to do what? Access it. Because you did not give access. So what do we do? Instead of clicking on copy link, you click on share. When you click on share, you will see that it's currently restricted.
Yes.
So if I copy this link and give to somebody, the person can, okay, let me check my incognito browser that may not be able to recognize me. So if I copy this link and I give, it will ask for permissions. Can you see that? It's going to ask for what? It's going to ask for
permission.
If I paste it says my browser, normal browser, probably going to recognize me. That's what I'm saying. That's why incognito is the best in case you want to, you know, play around this. So you can see the document here. Any text.
Yes, any text.
So my normal browser will recognize me, but if you go to incognito, that one is stabilized. I don't recognize anybody. Now, so when you want to copy a link and share with somebody, you need to make sure that this, can you see the key? Is currently what? Locked. The only people that will be able to is the people you add their email address here. So if the person's email address is not here, the person cannot access. Do you understand? So for you to share the link, you come here, you change this to what? Anyone with the link.
With the link.
So now you have changed it to anyone with the link. You can now go ahead and copy this link and share. The same way, if you are going to share with email address, this is where you add all the email address. Now, after adding email address, the most important thing you need to take note of, permission level. What?
Permission level.
Permission level. You know, when it comes to IT, the jargon or the goal is to give people the tiniest permission. You know what it means? Tiniest, the smallest. You don't give people too much power. You don't give people what? Too much power. For instance, you have your house. And because you have your house, you hired a cook. Where do you give a cook access in your house?
The kitchen. Only the
Does
kitchen.
your cook have any business coming to your bedroom?
No.
Unless you give her
your
permission.
gate man. Where is your gate man supposed to have access to?
Gate
At
out.
the gate.
Good.
At the gate.
So when it comes to IT, that's why I like people that are in cloud. If you are those of you that will probably go to cloud, that is where you get to, we call it control IAM, you know, identity control and all of that. So now, if you are very, very good when it comes to tech, one of the things or key things that we take it so there is what? Access control. Is what? Access
control.
So you don't give people too much power. Imagine I shared a video with you guys today and you wake up tomorrow morning and the video is no longer there and I'm not the one that deleted it. How will you feel?
Feel very bad.
Good. So why would the person be able to delete it? Because the person has so much power. I know so much power can be intoxicating, can intoxicate the person. Like me now, I have so much power. And that's so much power. I can just say, okay, you talk too much, I'll remove you from this class. You get the point?
Exactly.
So that is how it works. So you don't take chances. You don't take chances. You don't play with that at all. So in that case, when you want to share, remember, the person don't have any business with you editing the file. You just want the person to read your CV, read your portfolio, read anything about you. So what do? You change this editor access to what? Viewer. Right? With viewer access, the person can read. The person can even download. The person can even make a copy. But the person cannot directly edit what you have done. Do you understand the difference? And that editing, deleting, playing is what we do not need. But, you know, I've been in a situation when I see they start new. they used to then, that's why I used to use my experience to teach a lot. Sometimes companies will purposely give you one stupid assignment during your interview. They'll give you one kind of assignment during your interview. But if you are not too smart, you will not know that what they are giving you is assignment, and you will fall for it. Do you understand? They will ask you, create these documents or create these they'll first of all say something like, respond to this case study, and when you are done, do it to this person, send to this person. They may not be really forward with what they want you to do, but they are watching what you are doing. My company did that too. They are watching what you are
What you are
and what you are
doing.
doing. At the end of the day, they will start at there's something I experienced recently, and I keep telling people, you see, unless on Upwork, not just all jobs on Upwork anyway, unless you apply for a job and the person who is interviewing you is the owner of the company, right? Or the person have so much power to hire you. The truth is, most of the time, the people you talk to the first time you apply for a job are just normal recruiters. They don't have the power to hire you.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if you understand me. They cannot hire you, and they can also positively impact your hiring process. I don't know if you get my point. My own company, as example, the recruiter don't have any power to hire you. The recruiter don't also have any power to make recommendation. Oh, but when I was talking to Ngozi, she was amazing. Lie. Now, this is how it works. In a well-defined organization, we have a recruiter who is the what? Head hunter. That you are like their what do they call me to they hunt?
Pray.
Is it not pray? You get one sweet when they go when you say, like, you go to the bush, you get this, you catch meat for them. I don't forget that. No, that one is in a bad way.
Scapegoat.
No,
Scapegoat.
all those that they mention is in the negative way. What I mean is when you contact
Jackpot.
us, not jackpot. You don't gamble too much.
Captive.
When I remember the names, catch, something like a catch, something like that. I think that one have more positive.
Is it trap?
Not trap. What's trying to use now? Negative. Captive, no, just catch is fine. Don't worry, catch is fine. All that's I don't like words that donate negativity. All those words animations. It's too hard for what I want to say. We are talking about human beings.
Okay.
So now they come out and head hunts. If you go on LinkedIn, many of the recruiters are also called head hunters. So now what their job is to select people who they feel are qualified for a job. You understand? Or those people that apply. So now when they now get to shortlist you, they might be the ones to now go through your CV. But of course, sometimes they don't say your CV they like. So they will go through your CV, and when they are convinced that you may or might be a good fit, what will they do? They will not schedule introductory interview with you. That is the first interview you are going to meet them. That interview they are going to meet them, they will record it. And even if they don't record it, they are going to write reports. Do you understand what I'm saying? They'll give them I'm using what I know in my 2 different companies or 3 I've worked with. What they have like a document, like a tabular documentation that they have created, whereby all your qualities, your skill set, your experience level, your speaking, everything about you will be rated on that table. Do you understand? The way you answer questions, they will list all the questions they ask you. Your response to those questions will also be on the table. And when they are done talking to you, they already created a tax under your name. If they are using Asana, they will create a Asana tax under your name, and they are going to go ahead to post your interview results on the Asana. When they post it, the CEO, in case if CEO is involved, or other top guys, C-level guys, they will do what? All of them will go through your response or the report. If they go through it and they are satisfied with what they have written or sometimes your video is there, If they're going through it and they're satisfied with whatever they saw, they will not say, okay, can you move him to the next round? Do you understand? They'll be the ones to say they should move you to the next round. The next round may not be with you and another team member or a manager or whomever. When that person finish with you again, the person will now come again and write her or his own report. And they watch. I've seen somebody where they were giving reports and they said the other person, the guy have the experience, but he doesn't know how to communicate. Do you understand? Like everybody were those that met him, I think the guy had like 3 levels different interview. So all the people that met him, they were just commenting on his, reports, blah 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 blah.
Communication skill.
Communications. The other person said that he seems like he have the programming skills, but lacks the communication skills, how to communicate the, what he's doing with the customer, blah blah blah. They were saying a lot, and I was like, wow. And that day, and I told my students, you see, apply for a job is not enough, but pray that somebody will be there to advocate for you. Because guess what? The guy that I got the job, even though they sacked him 2 weeks ago, but at least he have worked in the company and made over $20,000. But they sacked him 2 weeks ago because of something that still had to do with communication. Now, why did they not hire him? Someone else listened to after the report they gave, and that person said, can you book him with me? Let him also ascertain his experience level or blah, blah, blah. I know if there's a way they can fix him, maybe he will not be talking. Maybe his problem is communication, but he can type. Maybe he will not be taking calls, but he can support customer via lifestyle support. Do you get the point?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So, and that was how another person interviewed him again and gave a different report, and they hired him. So that's, for me, taught me a lesson. So now, like I'm saying, when you submit your application, every single thing they ask you to do is part of the whole interview process. How you especially if you are going to be an admin, how to manage your files, how to do this, how to do that. Then the asset permission level. When you want somebody to make changes, but you do not want the person to make that change directly, what do? You give commenter. You give viewer cannot do anything. So we want the person to comment. For instance, me and you, we are working on a project, but I'm the owner of the project, but me and you, we are collaborating, and I want to show you what I've done, and I want you to make correction. Maybe there's something I feel like I'm not doing correctly, or I may not be doing well. I want you to make corrections for me. So if that is the case, I can give you a commenter access. That commenter access will allow you to type, but whatever you are typing will not change the one I have typed. The only thing is that when I open the file, I will see all the correction you make, and I have to approve them first. Do you get the point?
Yes.
I have to approve your corrections before it will take effect, meaning I'm still totally responsible for what I have. You understand? So now, but the popular permission everybody should be giving is viewer access. The only time you are giving somebody editor access is when you and the person have equal responsibility to that file. Meaning, if anything go wrong, if you wake up tomorrow and they have retyped everything, changed everything, both of you are going to answer to whatever happened. Then of course you should give editor access. Is that okay?
Yes.
So the same thing. Then for here, when you are sending something and you want somebody to also get like message, like I want to share this. Remember, I'm sharing this file, and I also want you to get information like, okay, kindly review this file and send it back. You can type the message here. Do you understand?
Yes.
You can type the message here, and the person will get the file and also the message. This is just a message box. But sometimes people may want to send you something, but they don't want to loudly. Remember, apart from the fact that we are sending information, another thing we also do is that they're also asking you, how do you protect sensitive information? Every sensitive information is not expected to be loud, Abby. We are not going to loud announce it. Oh, they are sending me new document. Do you get the point? So if I'm
Yes.
sending sensitive information and I don't want to loud it, because of course I don't know who is going to come to your email, I will do what? Turn this off. I will do what?
Turn it
I will
off.
Turn the
turn, you
notify
can
people off.
notify people off. So you can see if I turn it on, I can add message or do anything. But if I turn it off, it's just there. You are going to get the document, but you may not get any notification. Do you get the difference now? So
Yeah.
there are many of you
Yes.
that have gotten documents in the past and you are still waiting for that document till today because you are not aware that it has been sent. So the only way you get to know that it has been sent is now when you finally go to shared with me. Can you see shared with me?
Yes.
Yes.
So shared with me. So for today, like you guys, after today's class, okay, today's class is going to be ready on Monday because I'm going to allow more people to register. But before any Monday morning, like midnight tomorrow, I might start sending it. So I don't want anybody coming to my DM to ask me if it was ready, today's video going to be ready. Please don't come and ask me. When it is ready, I'm going to let everybody know. I know they chop class. So once it's ready, everybody will do what? We see it and they will get it. You understand? As long as you submitted your email. But if you don't submit your email, now there wahala day. If you don't submit your email, now there waiting day. Wahala. Wahala day if you do not submit it. Sorry guys. Just a
Please, can
moment.
it be downloadable?
Yes, you can download it.
Okay.
So now you can come to shared with me and you will see. So for the folder, you are not going to see the our folder anywhere. Can you hear me?
Yes.
You cannot
hear
see,
you.
you
can
cannot
hear
see
you.
the folder. You know, it's just as the name goes. What do you see here? My drive.
Drive.
Meaning Equator's drive. The
Equator's
one
Drive.
Equator's created, right? So now,
Yeah.
as the English suggests, shared with Equators. The one somebody shared with was Equators. So this will be the one Equators shared with you. So in case we share the video and you are here looking for it, you cannot see it here. You have to go where? Shared
Shared with
me.
me.
If you are using your phone, your phone, you don't see with me. You only see what? Shared.
Shared.
Because your phone cannot
Okay.
contain sentence. Your phone can only have one name. So your phone have shared. You go to your shared and you will see a folder called June, July 2025 class folder. When you open the folder, you are going to see one recorded video like this for the first class. And as the class progresses, I'm only going to announce when I share the first class. After announcing the first class, I may not be able to announce again. What you do after each class, you give it like 3, 5, 6 hours. You check your folder, or I will still say it in the group until we train or we talk about integration or automation. Do you understand? Once we do automation,
Yes.
then I will stop announcing any video upload. But before then, once you hear that the video have been uploaded, all you just need to do, come to your Google Drive, go to shared with me, open this folder, and you will see a what? A video. Is that okay?
Yes.
You see a what? You
Yes,
see
it's
a
okay.
video. You see a video. Now, as the class progresses, the video will keep increasing in what? In numbers until una graduate. So this is for the people that just graduated. Oh, how come? Okay, I didn't use this again. Okay, I didn't use the folder again. So let's check this one. So this is the people that graduated. Do you see there how many classes? This is 21 classes. Can I see that?
Yes.
So
Yes.
so each class, so your
It's
class,
many.
this is how your class will also what? We keep increasing one by one until you graduate. Is that okay? And
Yes,
I'm going to
ma'am.
demand, I'm going to separate them with numbering. You can see this one is class 3, This one is what? Class 1. This one's class 18, class 19, class 5.
Yes.
So we are going to demarcate them using numbers.
Numbers.
Is that
Number.
okay? Yeah.
Yes.
Now, we also have, when you finally get your video, I advocate that you download, because I'm not going to keep your videos forever. You understand? In fact,
Yes.
Okay.
for me to upload to this class, I'm going to delete this class. This is last year, August, September. So I'm going to delete August, September. In my next section, I'm going to delete October. You understand what I'm saying? So if
Yes.
anybody here did not download, it has been archived, because myself, I don't try. What you are seeing here is storage, 20 gig. I know how much I pay every month for my 20 gig, and I have it like 10 different accounts. So that is a lot.
200 gig.
200
Yeah.
gig.
And I run live section every month, so I don't have any keep videos, but I try to keep it as long as I can. So the price will be much. Not all trainers, it's not even about the pricing, but I don't need to keep it that for you. Not all trainers give you the opportunity to download their videos, but I'm giving you the opportunity to download. Nice. No, your mind, whatever you want to do, your head, but like I said, you don't use my learning materials to do anything outside you learning, please. Then you can download and keep it for yourself. After 3 months, I don't owe you keeping videos. If I keep it beyond 3 months, it's me being too nice. But I don't owe you anything after 3 months. I just like being honest, because I need my space. If you cannot get a space for yourself, then don't expect me to be the one to keep it for you. Now you download it. And how do you download? So you open and you right click on these 3 buttons. Can you see the 3 buttons?
Yes.
You right click on these 3 buttons and you will see download. And apart from download, you can also open, but I don't like you watching online. When you watch it online, you are going to exceed the watch time. The what? The watch time. It has limit of people that can watch it in 24 hours. And I do not want you to watch it online. So that is why I'm giving you the opportunity to download. And if you cannot download, another thing you can do is what? Make a copy. Can you see make a copy? Making a copy simply means you are duplicating the file. One is your own and one is my own. If when I delete my own, you will still have your own. But make sure that the copy you made, you move them out of the folder. You understand? Any copy you are making, for instance, now, if I make it, you can see move. Can you see organize? Can you see move?
Yes.
So move it out of this word. It's currently on this February March folder. So anyone you make a copy, you move it outside the folder, because the folder is Equitas folder. Do you understand the English?
Yes.
So when Equitas deletes her folder, everything inside the folder is what? Deleted. So for you to keep your own, you create your own folder like this, and you come inside my own folder. That one you copied, you move your copy to your own folder. Simple English, right? Yes. Then there are a lot you can also do with your file. You can see your shortcut. You can add start. You know what is start? Adding some important. You can see start message, like something you always work. You are currently working on it. Your favorite. You are working on it, and you always want to come back. You don't want to start. For someone like me, I have a lot. I don't want to come back searching. So you can always start it, and when you come here, you will just see any message you start. Do you understand? Any message you start, you will see it here. Then you also have your file information. Under this file information, this is where you see everything about the file. Who deleted, like, for instance, now if I give you guys access to my file, somebody deleted it or make any changes, and you are lying, the truth is that I know. Do you understand? The truth is what? I know who did that. All I just need to do is go to my file and I will see details and other activity. I'll see when and how, the exact time you did it and what you did. I'll see. And I can also lock lock the documents, meaning I don't want anybody to access it again. Now, this is where we answer some interview questions. They'll ask you, how do you protect sensitive information? One, giving the minimum or the tiniest permission. Two, adding extra layer of security. Three, limiting the accessibility time. The access, more like I wanted to have access to this from today until on Monday. By Monday, lock this message, revoke my access. Do you understand? Another one, you can lock. All these ones are online. But what about when it is offline? What do we do? One thing is we are online too. We're expected to ensure that third parties are not getting hold of any sensitive. You know what is third party? Third party is the person that is not it's not your company and it's not the other person's company. Maybe just an agent that works with you guys. Do you understand? So to ensure that you don't get into the hands of a third party. Now, if it is physical product, what do? We crush. We do what? We crush. You know what is crush? We scatter. We spoil. We destroy. We destroy it. That is how to safeguard information. These are interview questions actually for some people that's asked on some funny questions. So if it's a physical product you destroy, I remember my boyfriend. So he used to work with this company that they manage MTN and Glow deployment, like all this network when they enjoy their departments that are the one handling it. And when his MacBook Pro, then that was the latest MacBook Pro then, got bad. The company was actually the one that gave him the MacBook Pro, but the laptop kept having issues. And then when they couldn't, keep repairing it, do you know what they did? They collected the MacBook Pro, they destroyed it, and they gave him a new one. And I was like, waiting digital with people, they beg. So I don't feel delete, and I don't feel format, I don't feel just dash. Said no, they cannot dash. Do you understand? Because the system, even though they clear they must format the system, but I feel like maybe they still feel maybe there's something that can be backed up somewhere, or maybe they can restore. And you don't know the kind of sensitive, when it comes to DevOps, they deal with a lot of sensitive information as well. So they don't know the kind of sensitive information they already have, and the only way is to destroy. The amount of the MacBook is nothing compared to the worth of the information. Do you get the point?
The security.
So these are the things you do. And for those of you that will be like, Equators, I mistakenly deleted something. I don't know where to go carry your hand mistakenly. I don't believe, sometimes when people tell me if I mistakenly delete something, I find it like you are lying, or you just want to use my head. So when you mistakenly delete something, all you just need to do is go to your bin. Anywhere you mistakenly delete, you can mistakenly and recall it what? Can you see all the ones I deleted?
Yes.
Can you see the ones I deleted? Have they deleted?
No.
I still have 30 days for them for me to dig it. So when you come to me, exactly. So whenever you come to me and say, "Oh, I mistakenly," I'll send you back to your bin. And when you come back and say it's not there, the truth is now it's no longer a mistake. For you to delete something, you have to first of all intentionally from the front end delete. Intentionally come to the back of the bin, delete. So for me to delete this, remember I'm looking to get more storage, Abby. When I deleted it, did this storage increase? No. Why? Because it's still there for my bin. So if I still want my storage, what do? I'll come here. You do what? Can you see I have to restore or delete forever?
Yes.
Can I see restore this forever? So now I do not need any of that. I will delete forever. So this is the only way for me. So at the moment we have 1, 3, 4. So let's see if I was able to regain anything. This one reduced. I think this
38.
Yeah,
38,
from 39.
It was 39 and
This one too don't reduce to 32. It's no longer
32.
30.
From
So
Yeah.
I was able
From
to get 2 gig. You see reducing, no?
gig more.
108, 109.
109.
Okay.
Storage is finished. So I was able to secure more storage. Do you understand now why I have to delete?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So now the only way you can tell me is you telling the truth, because it's not mistake for me to come here. I deleted here. I wasn't satisfied, and I have to come here to delete. Abi. So is that a mistake? That is an intentional act. That is an intentional act, actually. So you see,
Yes.
a guy
Very,
cannot
very
get by you.
intentional.
Hello,
A guy
Chris.
cannot.
Hello, Chris. Excuse me. Please, that guy that
Yeah.
is always responding to, please, they are complaining that he's too, like he's doing it too random. You should just learn to, become a
Okay,
little bit.
guy,
Including
they say
people.
calm down, because I wanted to say that, but no, calm down. Or people, especially people who no be admin, they quick this, so they think catch will beat you. It means more may floor members they catch our admins, they beat them. So calm down. They say you are interrupting, so calm down for Jesus. Thank you. So now, moving backward, we are done talking about. Then we talked about shared. Another thing is recent. So another mistake many of you are going to be making is your recent. When I share the first video, once you click on that first video, it's going to appear on where? On your recent. Recent simply means what you recently opened, right?
Yeah.
What you recently opened. Now, because most of the time, once you go to your Google Drive, your default setting will always open recent. Then you will see the first video, you will not see the second video. Then the next thing, many of you will start complaining. I have not received the second video. I can't find it. Please mute yourself. Somebody needs to mute. I can't find a day is a happiness. So I can't find the second video. I cannot, all these techno users. I said this set, I'm not going to call anybody techno users, but you guys are getting to my head. If you are using techno and family, please stop raising up your hand. Techno and family, Infinix, Itel, what is it? Gioni, Vivo. Me say they use Vivo, but this Vivo self don't show me shaky. So Vivo there inside.
Why?
Us know why. So I should come and be explaining myself.
You are phone shaming us.
Me self, I get Vivo, so I'm shaming all of us.
Make una shut up, make we focus on
So moving forward, no, don't tell people shut up here, please. Next time we use kinder word. Don't do shut up. I use God beg. So moving forward, now your default setting is going to be your recent. Do you understand? So and you are going to start complaining, I cannot see the second video. The truth is that you cannot see the second video until you click on the second video as well. Do you get the point I'm making? So now, don't panic. All you just need to do, come back here. Remember, we have a folder. We have this folder, right? So all you just need to do is open your folder. Until another mistake many of you are going to make. This is I'm repeating this tomorrow. It's going to start happening from tomorrow. Now, remember, I have every one of you probably have 15 gig. That's free. Your Gmail comes with 15 gig storage
Default.
for free. By default, free. Now, if you have 2 folders, remember I just removed 2 folders and you see the amount of space I just got. Abby, I got more than 30 space, 30 gig now. Yeah, or 30 gig or 20 gig. Let me just say 20 gig now. So the mistake or the problem many of you are going to have is you are going to be impatient. Let me just tell you now so that you stop removing impatience from your head. Many of you will receive the folder and you will not check shared with me. And you complain that you have not received the folder. Or you receive the folder, but when you try to enter your Google Drive, the email address that will log in will be different from the one you submitted. Do you understand the point? So in that case, what do? Log out or go down and sign in using the same one you submitted. 2, If it's the same email you submitted,
Please, your voice cracked a little now.
I said, when I say that the video is ready and to you cannot see it and you are sure you submitted a valid email, one thing you should check is whether the email, the Google Drive, the one you are signed in, is the same email address you submitted that is there. If it is the same email address, then you check your shared with me. When you check shared with me, you should be able to see a folder called June, July. Open the folder and you will see the video. Now, on the second upload, don't go and check recent. Please, somebody needs to mute. Is it gospel kills, something like that? Mute. So, and Trauma Lovely. So, instead of you going to recent and confirming whether you see the video or not, go straight to your words, shared with me, and open the words, the folder. So when you open your folder, you will now see 2 videos. But many of you will not do any of all these things I just said. What will you do? You will do shared with me. If you don't see the second video, you start complaining. I got the first video, I did not get the second video, and you will send your email to the admin, and admin will send it to me, and I will forward another folder to you. And remember, when you now have 2 folders, what do you think will happen? Your storage will try. Do you understand? And once I start submitting, once we start sharing the video, if you come next week and say, because my storage don't full, can I give another email? My answer will be what? By storage. Now, so Google na business. I mean, I go for more business for another person's mouth. So the only way for Google to stay in business is for you to buy storage. They need to go and buy storage. And because I had an encounter, I've been having this encounter, but let me explain the one that just happened this Sunday. I have this friend of mine that I think I made a post about him that say he works in the bank. They just, I was working as a contract staff for more than 14 years, since 2011. And I added him to my class. I said he was unable to follow up, and he just visited Lagos and he came to the house. And I told him, okay, why haven't you been watching this video? So started talking. So we started talking, and somehow he now told me that he does not, what is it called? He does not have the videos. I can't find any of the video. He doesn't have it. I said, okay, fine. Can you open your folder and let me see? Guys, guess what? This guy have 3 folders. This guy have 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 different folders. And I asked him, open each folder. He opened each folder, and each folder have complete class. Each folder have complete class. And this is exactly what many of you do. And that's why whenever you report to the admins, I will tell admins to ask you to send a screenshot of your words shared with me. I will always tell them to, whenever you are complaining, oh, I cannot see my video, the only thing I need from you, just go to shared, send us a screenshot of all the information you have. We are going to see the folder. And the thing is, there is no way for you to get the first video and you will not get the second video. It is not technically possible. Do you get the point?
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you know why?
Yes.
Because I'm not sharing a file. I'm sharing a what? A folder. I'm not sharing. This is what I'm going to share with you guys. And this is a folder. So when somebody gives you access to a house, it means that you have access to what is inside the house. Abby?
Yes.
Good. So there's no way for me to give you access to a folder and you will not see file 1 and you will not see file 2. You will see unless your storage don't full. But if your storage never full, it's not possible for you to get video 1 or get video 2, or they're not possible. Now, we are done here. You can also use the filter. You can see filters we have. But when you start working and you have a lot of documents you want to share or you want to look for something, you can also use your filter to search. If you're searching for PDF, use it to narrow down your search to only PDF. Can you see that here?
Yeah.
Can you see that? Use it to narrow down to, if you are looking for forms, you narrow down your search to forms. So you can use any of this filtering, or you are looking for somebody, you use this filtering to narrow down your search. You want to go for setting, this is your setting wheels. You can do anything you want to do on the setting here. You can also change the arrangement. This is, but I like the table now what arrangement. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything about Google Drive you don't understand?
Yeah, I want to ask a question. Can I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is it possible that we can download and save directly to our computer instead of saving on Google Drive?
Yeah. Of course. Once you download, you are saving it to your computer directly.
Okay.
Any download you are making, when you are downloading something here, for instance, now I come here, let me look for something that is very simple. Okay, let me download this document. You click here and you click download. It's connecting. And can you see it here?
Yeah, okay.
Where do you see it? So when you click on it, it is going to open in my system.
Desktop.
It's already open on desktop. It's opening in it's going to be on my system download. Do you understand? So now if you want to have it back on your drive, you have to be the one to upload this time by yourself from your system. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you want to have it like on your drive without having to download, then that is where making a copy comes in.
Okay. But need more space with time.
So for your assignment, yes. But for your assignment, when you write your assignment, wait. For your assignment, how to submit your assignment is after writing your assignment, you're going to submit it through Google Drive, meaning you come here and you open a Google Doc. If you are going to write it, you are going to write it, you are going to have that in the middle place now. So you use your Google document and type all your assignments. When you are done, whatever you are doing here is automatically saving.
Yes.
To where? To Drive. So whatever you are doing here is automatically saving to Google Drive, right? So when you are done and you come back to your Google Drive, let's go. Once you come back to your Google Drive, can you see it here?
Yes.
Can you see the document, untitled document? So now, you are going to give your own title anyway. So you can give it title directly from here. Can give it a title here. Do you understand? Can give it a name here. Or you can come here and right click and see what rename. You give it any name you want to, digital witch first assignment, or any name at all. When you are done, you save it. Don't submit it today. Don't submit to me. Like I said, you don't submit your assignment to me. Don't have any business in my DM from today. Unless I like you, or I ask you a question, or you need something which is outside the training. But my own kind of likeness, not the past liking you as my student, because so many of you get one way come my day one time, talk say in God, tell and say that me being wife. Even now say never say no, say I go say no, say never make them. But I know it take me the grace of God not to say what was on my mind, because the man was sounding like saying not come off on your head. And some of you don't know boundaries. You chat me by 1 a.m. Even if you see me online by 2 a.m., I'm also learning like
that one want dig good.
They learn. Me self, I don't get gold.
A lot of time.
The thing is that I don't have any gold, but I try to create boundaries. You're my student, and I love it to remain like that. If you become out of student tomorrow is a different ballgame. But for now, you are my student, and I want you will never see me. You will never see me in your DM. Actually, I don't go to people's DMs. My admin said the day here they can attest to that. I don't go to people's DM, no matter what. The only thing that bring me to your DM say don't get a job, and I say, oh, congratulations. That is the only time. But apart from that, I respect boundaries a lot, and I also pray that you respect that. If you have any pressing need and admins cannot sort it and you cannot post it in the group, you can still reach out to me. But remember, once it's 10 p.m., that time when the main group is locked, my own is also locked. I did learn. I'm also a student somewhere, and You may see me online in the midnight, but don't think I'm online because of you. I'm learning something too. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So let's be very clear. So now, when you come for your assignment, give it an appropriate name. And after giving it a name, you share it with us. You submit it to one single admin. By tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening, I'm going to announce who our admins are. Is that okay? I'm going to select admins from your group, from yourself. Don't come to me and when I need the admin, I'll post it. I say, who is ready to be an admin? I just need like 6-7 people. Say yes, and I'll pick them and I'll make them admin, and they will work with our main admin. It's an unpaid internship. It's not paid. So, but it will make it be very, very proactive because you'll be doing something. And before you raise up your hands that you want to be an admin, make sure say no get hot temper, because then they shout give my students. Or some of now, that's just person a free job they do. When they shout, they give somebody. No, you are becoming, you are being trained to be a customer support, because some of them will come to shout on your head. You say, oh, I sincerely apologize for your experience. I'm here to support you. What do you need? That's how they're going to attend to you. So you be student support. So now, they'll come to you, submit the assignments. Then your job is to forward the assignment to the update, not accountability group, update group. Only the admins are going to be active on their update groups, because they are the only one that can post and copy and paste anything on the, so like that. So you wait until we do the selection before you can now forward your assignment to one person. So how do you submit? When you don't give an appropriate name, you right click and you go to what? Shared. And instead of you copy the link, you do what? You click on shared, so that you can come here to do what? Give us access. When you finally give us access, you can now copy this link, and remember, when you give access, change this one to what? Viewer. Make sure that it's on viewer. Yeah, anybody that did not put their own on viewer, give you editor access. Help them and delete the assignment. Yeah, let me give the order so that they would learn. Anybody, if you cannot delete it, you can type the assignment. Help them. Go online, copy anything, jaga, delete whatever the person wrote, paste your own jaga for the person. So that when the person comes back, the person will be surprised and probably find what went wrong, and the person will be able to fix it. But if Nami make the mistake, give you editor access, not touch my file, watchmaking and for that place. Do you understand? Do you get what I'm saying? You didn't get me?
Yes,
ma'am.
If your fellow students make a mistake, delete, edit. If your tutors make a mistake, ignore. English.
Yes, ma.
Yes, ma. Noted.
So you give us access and copy this link and share with one admin. Then the admin will now help us and paste. And me and you are going to read this person's assignment. You understand what I'm saying? We are going to be reading. We are going to be reading each other's assignments on the accountability, on the updates group. Why? I've learned a lot in reading student assignments. Remember, I'm talking plenty. There are some people that are very good at explaining things. They'll make things a lot easier. So there are a lot of things I'm saying now that you may not see understand. But when you go through other people's assignments, the way they will dissect it, you'll be amazed. Do you understand the point?
Okay.
Yes.
So you read people's assignment. Now we are done with this. The next one is Dropbox.
Sorry, I have a question.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to ask if our Google Drive space can take all the videos without deleting.
Yeah, you can. 15 gig shoes. All the class, not all the class they reach. They plenty. But if you buy small storage, you know go bad. You know reach money where they use chop share.
Thank you.
Some of them is 300. Some of them is just 300 a month or more. They said Dropbox Plus for free and gets. I don't want. What are you saying? Somebody say I have question.
Yes, I have a question. It's still regarding the download, that you talked about earlier. I have a video. I'm listening to this meeting with my phone. So I'm accessing a video on Google Drive with my laptop right now. So on this video, I can't download.
Because the person
I am
disabled
seeing
it.
the three. Okay, I
Because the person,
disabled. How do I?
the person you
Oh, the
cannot
person.
you cannot disable it. Me now, if I want to do this, I can do it.
Okay.
All the trainings I've
Okay.
ever paid for. You know, so I used to tell people that you guys are so lucky because there was this training I paid almost 1.something million naira, and I happened to be in the hospital when the training was ongoing, meaning I did not participate. But they are aware that I was in the hospital. And I had just 3 months to watch it. And there's no one else I can sit down and watch the video because I was sick. And guess what? After 3 months, it was deleted and you can't also download. But this is me giving you guys the opportunity to download. Give you that. I'm so
Okay.
nice. For how much? Maybe next day I will have to reconsider because I know they rate me. So by next day I will reconsider all the things I had to do for now. All of now, then I don't
No,
get
the
long.
download is still okay.
God bless
The
your
download
heart,
is
man.
still
After our
So
set.
it's still good.
moving
After our
forward,
set.
us normal. If you come in
Please, I have
again,
a
you go to
question,
trenches.
Lemon.
That is your punishment. Anybody that calls me ma become you no longer be an admin. Go back to trenches.
What should what you gonna call you, man?
Lemonade, I have a
Emeritus,
question.
lemonade, digital
Lemonade.
witch, things like that.
Lemon.
No Cynthia, please. If you call me Cynthia, you go to trenches
But you
like
said
that.
it's your name.
But not my
We'll call her Lemon.
preferred name.
Lemonade is sweet.
Somebody.
Lemon. I
Okay,
have
it's
a
okay.
question.
Somebody wants to ask a question so that we
I
can
have
move
a
forward.
question, please.
Okay, so my question is still on the download. Thank you. If you download the video, or is it possible that you download the video, it will get into your device and it will still be on Google Drive?
No, you download
So
the one you download from will be on your Google Drive, unless now you delete them. The one you downloaded on your device. Do you understand? So, for instance, I downloaded this. Did it automatically exit or delete here? No.
No.
So it simply means that when I download, I will still have it here and I will not have it on my device. Now, if you are trying to save a space, maybe your reason of downloading to your device is to free up a space. Please don't delete this folder. This is a folder. If you delete this folder, it simply means that you are telling Equitos, I no longer want your video again. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless you have graduated and you are done with the video, you are done with the class, then of course you can go ahead and delete the folder. Meaning you have gotten all the videos, you have downloaded all the videos. But if that is not the case, like you have not downloaded all the videos and the class is ongoing, you can open the folder, anyone you download, you delete that particular video. Do you understand? Anyone you download, you delete, but don't delete the folder. Once you delete the folder, there is nowhere for me to send you any video again. Do you get the English?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So understand it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please, I have a question.
Yeah.
Let's say I don't want to download the folder direct to my laptop. I want to leave it on my Google Drive, but I want it in such a way that even if I'm not online, I can watch it offline. Is it possible?
I think people say you can making a copy is having your own copy, but people say they used to watch things online. You can make it offline. Me, I don't know how to do that. I think maybe it's something you guys do on your phone, but on the system, I'm not sure it's something I can do on the system. I don't use phone actually, so I don't know. But I know that I can make things offline. I don't know how they do it.
I think it's only YouTube that does that.
I know you can make things offline, but I don't know how they do it. I think they do it on Drive too. But for me,
you must download it.
If you want to make something offline, you download it now. If you download something, it's not a normal video. So why do all the plenty?
It's a cloud storage now. You'll not be able to access it offline.
Class storage. That's why I said I don't know how they do it. Class storage is an online something, so you do it online. So no more questions. Let's just take a bit of Dropbox because it's part of your assignment for today. Then we will close this section with Coursera. We used to apply for Coursera Coursera financial aid on the first day of every class. That way we have, it will take them like 2 to 3 weeks to approve whether you take their course for free or not. So when we apply on the first day of the class, it's it gives us enough time to wait. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm just going to if you check the chat, you see I shared a link to Dropbox, so you can open a free account to play around. You can open a free account to play around. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we have Dropbox, and when I open Dropbox, just click on the link. You sign up. For somebody like me, I already have an account. That's why I don't need to sign up. But for someone like you, sign up to a trial account. And Dropbox is exactly or almost exactly like your Google Drive. Do you understand what I'm saying? On Google Drive we have your upload, Abby. You can upload a file, upload a folder,
Yes.
and you can even import. You know what is import? That you can bring
Yes.
in your file from where? Google
Google
Drive.
Drive.
So let's assume that I want to upload a file to my Dropbox, but that file is currently on Google Drive. It means I can import directly from where? From Google Drive. It will
Google
only tell
Drive.
me to sign in. I have to sign into the particular Google account that I want. Do you understand? Then we have
Yes,
Create.
ma'am.
Under Create, remember on Google Drive, we also have Create. And under Create, we have all these things and more. We have your Google Document, Google Sheet, Google Slide, Google Form. And when we come here, we still have the same Create. And you can see the same document, the same presentation here is still the same Google Slide and PowerPoint. This one is a third party, so it borrows from Google and Microsoft. You understand the point? It borrows from
Yes.
Google. So you can see we have Microsoft PowerPoint for presentation. It does not have its own unique presentation. So it's borrowed from Microsoft and Google. So
PowerPoint.
in case you want to use Google, you use Google Slides. You want to use PowerPoint, the same thing with Google Sheets. It doesn't have its own sheet. It have Excel from Microsoft and Google Sheets from Google. So anything at all you want to do, you can do it here. You can also sign documents. You can also, you can see your video, you can upload videos, your image, and sign a what? You know what I mean by
A
document?
signature.
A signature.
Yeah.
Most people, actually, like my company too, for me to sign my contract, they upload it on Dropbox and invite you to sign. And if my customers want to sign something, they also upload it to Dropbox and ask me or ask us to sign. Do you understand? So that is one beautiful thing that Dropbox is more like it's a complete set of tools. So a complete set of tools, when we use Google Drive, you have something like this. And when you come to something like this, it shows us other applications or other apps that Google offers, right? Can you see
Yes.
them? The same way, if we come here and we click here, can you see other apps that
Yeah.
Dropbox offers? We have Dropbox, which is the one we are currently on. We have Dash. We have DocSend. We have Reclaim. I use Reclaim. Reclaim is your daily calendar
Scheduling
management.
app.
It helps you to schedule your activities, monitor your activities. What are you doing now? Is it time for you to go and sleep? Is it time for you to wake up? Is it time for you to go for a walk? Like, it helps you organize your daily activities. Do you understand? Do you get the point? It's beautiful, actually. Maybe when we come on Tuesday, if I remember, I'm going to show you guys. I have one. I'll probably show you guys what it looks like. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we also have create a folder. I already show you how to create. Creating a folder, you give it a name and you create. Do you understand? You can open your app. You can also transfer something, a copy can sit here. You can securely transfer anything you want. You can share. And we have our different folders. You see what the folder looks like? And this is a file. This one is
Just
a
like
folder,
that.
and this is a file, right? So now you want to share a folder, you can see share, and you can see copy a link. And if you remember the difference between two, when you use share, it simply means that you need to add the email address of the people you want to share. Can you see that?
Yes.
You are adding people, but if you don't have their email address, what do you use? You copy the link.
Copy the link.
You copy the link to share. When you do not have the email address of people you want to send, your only available option will be what? Copy link. And can you see your permission level here? Can edit.
Yes.
But we
Give
have
them
to change it
access.
to what? Can view.
View.
Remember, the goal is to limit access. Do you understand?
Yes.
So when you are done, you can now go ahead and click the share button and share. We still have other documents. You can see your file and everything. So this one is a lot easier. So when company wants your information, if they're not asking you to send it via Google Drive, they might ask you send it via what? Dropbox. Depending on the one their company currently use or the one that currently work for them. Do you understand?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it is.
You can
Yes,
also
it's
see
very okay.
you can also see your recent, you can also see your start, you can see your settings,
Start.
and you can also invite member. Why this one is a lot better is that it gives more of a collaboration, like office usage kinda. Do you understand? Like my company, if I'm working in a company that uses Dropbox, I'm not going to pay for a Dropbox account. My company is expected to do what? Have a Dropbox account and invite me as a what? A member. Do you understand? They will invite you as a member. You don't have to pay. Now, for DocSign, you click here. You can see signature, explore more. For DocSign, it's all about gathering signature. You know, sometimes somebody will say to something, how can you sign it? Or can you send us something, a contract for us to sign, something like that. The easiest way to do that is using DocSign. Do you understand? The easiest way to do what? Use DocSign.
DocSign.
I'm not here to integrate. I don't want to integrate anything. So you can see you want to send bulk. You know what you need to send bulk
to many people.
Many people. That's as we just hired so many people. I want to send bulk contract to many so that everybody can sign. You can use the bulk. But if you just normal, sending, you can just do what? Upload the document you want to sign. Document you want to sign is, let's say I want to sign a PDF. I don't even have any PDFs. But let's say, do I have any document? No, before you upload now, you already have your document or your contract you want to sign. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you probably have that ready. So I don't have anyone. I don't have any documents there. So now, since I don't have anyone, I'll probably check if I can sign from the ones I don't want to upload. So let's see if I have any documents here already that we can just copy or pick. Do you get? That's what I'm saying. So we have documents here. Let's check if I have. Okay, so we have this document. I see all these ones have been signed. So let's say we have this document and it's only giving us option. So let's check here. I saw sign somewhere. No, these people are moving their location. I think I saw a sign somewhere. Apart from this. Wait, create. I think I saw sign. Sign yourself. Get a signature. So let's use this one. So this one now, you see this one gave us like my documents. Do you understand? It gave me all my documents. So I can select. Let's assume that I've already uploaded the document I want to sign on Google Drive or on Dropbox. So if that is the case, I'll come here and search for the document. I see different documents, Abby. And if what you are looking for is inside the folder, you can also open any of the folders and look for it. So when you come here, you choose. So we have choose one. Do you understand? We have done what? We have choose one. So let's pretend that this is a contract, meaning there is a written contract. Everything is there already. It has all the information, everything about the contract is there. So the only thing we need you to do now is the name of the person who is going to sign and the space for the person to sign. Abby? So I can say, okay, the name of the person signing is what? Equitos. And this is the email of the person signing. So if I want more people to sign, let's assume that in the company I'm sending it to, the CEO will sign, the legal team member will sign, and maybe another CTO or any COO or whomever will also sign. So I will add the next person's words, information. Do you understand? You can see, you can keep adding. You can keep adding as many as you want. And you can also make it the order, select the order, meaning whose signature comes first. So if I want to arrange it in, so you do what? You set the order. Do you understand? You can see 1, 2. You get the point now. So Epicur's own must be the first, or you do. So for now, I'm going to use only one signature so that we don't waste time. So you click add, and when you click add, you see it has. You see where Epicus can type her title. You know what is title? Customer success. Your role in the company. The company name. Anyone you want. Anyone. You see where we have all these things. So anyone you want, what do? You simply drag. So I want Epicus to sign. You see, you drag. Can you see it here? But we already have one here, so we need to delete this one because we already have one here, so we delete one. So I want us to have the date signed. You can drag it here to add the date it was signed. Do you understand? So anyone you want, you drag. Oh, you want her to also add maybe write a write-up or something. Maybe want them to want her to write anything like text. You can add text bar. Do you get the point?
Yes.
So you add, but remember, this is a document. Normally, had it been this is a real document, the only thing we needed to do here, is what? Just add maybe name and signature where the person will sign, and we are good to go. Is that okay? So when you are done, you save. So you say replace the original copy. So that means we have the original copy before. So replace original copy. So you have a copy before. So let's see what the original copy looks like. So can you see it here?
Yes.
Can you see the original copy?
Yes.
Then you do what?
Add people.
You can add people. You understand? But going back again, I think something spoils my signature. So you come to create. Let me add myself. Get signature. Let's see. Maybe to open. Who is that person talking? So we look for a document. I'm not trying to sign all these documents. This one I have the date. We choose.
I saw a pending document when you opened it.
Yeah, they have sent that one out. The person is supposed to sign. The person is yet to sign. You get? That's what I'm saying. Somebody is supposed to sign that one. The person is yet to sign. So you see, these are different documents. That's document history. So when you are done, we have our signature. We can add signature again. And can you see signature here? This one.
Yeah.
So we can move it. Then you can add your title, Abby, your company title, and you can add your date sign. So what do? When you are done arranging, remember this is a document, so we just want you to sign. This is the example. No, this is not how document looks, so I'm just showing an example, right? So when you are done, what do? You send. You can add any message. I can say, okay, hi Ekwe, sign this, please. Can you just add any message? And you do what? You send. Do you understand? And Ekwe will get the notification. So if I come to my email, let's check my email. I can come to my email and you can see here. and I'll check that particular email, and I'll probably, can you see it here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Can you see here? So they said, you see, hi, Ekwe, sign this, please. So I can decide, all you just need to do is to do what? Click on review and sign.
You sign.
Click on what? Review
Review
and
and
sign.
sign.
So
Sign.
you see here. So this is where you sign. Can you see it here? So you can
Yeah.
decide to
Yes.
do what? You can decide to use your pen and draw.
Draw.
So that is your signature. Then you insert it. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then you come here. Your title is what? CSM. You understand? And when you are done,
Yes.
what do? You continue and you click almost done. You agree to their terms and conditions and you have submitted. Is that hard?
No.
No.
It's not hard.
Not
Not at
hard.
all.
Do you understand? So all these ones you are seeing pending is because they sent me email to sign, but the person that they sent the email is yet to what? To sign. Do you understand what I'm saying? The person they send the
Yes.
email to is yet to sign.
To
That is
revert
why
back.
to just sign the document. That is why the document is still like that.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have any questions regarding this?
Yeah, I have a question, Ekwe.
Okay.
The Dropbox, is it like an app? That's something we can
You
find
can
on our
download, yes.
phone?
You can download it.
Okay. All right, thank you.
But then
And
I have a question for
you
you.
have to sign up with is it that we have to sign up to get the login there? Because originally my Hotmail give me access to Dropbox. So and now I thought we were using Google Drive. Can we use the same login or we have to create a login
No.
for Dropbox?
If you already have Dropbox, you already have it. You don't need to create a new one.
It's like that means you're not sharing anything on Dropbox, are you?
You are sharing. If you want to share anything with Dropbox, this is it. But you know, when
No,
somebody
I'm asking you, attending the class.
No. This is just part of what you need because you might be working with. It's not me sharing. No. All the information you need for the class, you are going to get it on Google Drive, not Dropbox. But you are learning this because most of you are this is going to be one of the tools you are going to encounter before you get the job.
Okay.
Like my companies
so
they don't deal with you.
download a Dropbox.
It's not a must but you have to learn how it works.
Okay.
Okay, when you said when you said that your company is supposed to pay for a Dropbox account for you, how is that different from just downloading?
They are not paying a Dropbox account. For instance, if you remember when I opened my own, it showed me something about upgrade. Did you see that? I have to close.
Yes.
It was on the top. Now,
Okay.
do I need to pay for the upgrade if I'm using it as my personal stuff? Yes. But if you are working for a company, remember, you are not responsible for what you use in your company. For instance, all the companies have their own tools. And if Dropbox is part of the tools your company is using, all they need to do is invite you as a user. So, when you join a company, they are going to create a dedicated email address for you, Abby. So they will invite that dedicated email address to their what is it called? Dropbox, and you will accept the invite, and automatically you will sign up for an account like this, but under your company workspace. Do you get the point? Because they are the ones that are responsible for paying, unless you want to use your money pay. But even if you are using your money to pay, you are still not going to use it for their work because it's not the email address, their company domain email address. It's still your personal stuff. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for you to use it and work with them, this person needs to mute. So all you just need to do is they need to give you access. But before they give you access, or before you get a job, you need to have your own that you're playing around. But when you finally get a job, then of course they will invite you if that is what they are using. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yes.
So how it
Lemon,
works?
I have a question. The signature, is there a dedicated device for getting an accurate signature, like
You
you
don't have
sign,
your
or we can
signature.
use?
It's your signature now. Don't you know how they give you pencil? The same way they carry pen, sign for paper. They just give you pencil. You say use it and sign online. What else again do you want?
I'm asking if there is like a pen or
But
something.
I show you
Like a
pen now.
Pepsi.
There was a pen
But
there now.
there
There
was
was
a
a
pen
pen
there. Now,
there.
not be pen I use draw my own. There's a
Yes.
pen. The only
It's
thing is that
freehand. It's
the
not
only,
freehand.
the only thing is if you use the pen and you are not getting it the way you want, you keep repeating it until you get the one that looks like your signature. Do you understand? It's not like you have to just draw it and anything you draw. No. If what you sign is not what you want, you delete it and you keep redoing it until you're able to get the exact perfect signature. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I think she's thinking
Ekwe.
there's an external device for her to use for the signing,
No, no,
but you
no, no,
just
no,
do it
no.
inside the
No, there's a
system.
So
pencil. No,
there's
there's
a
a
pen
pencil.
icon you could use.
Yes, yes.
Okay, if
Like
you have a
like some
question,
phones have a pen like they came with.
So first,
let's
um, eh,
assume let's assume the company you're working with is using Dropbox.
mm,
So is it the responsibility of the company to create like to give you like an account or sort of like something like your normal Gmail address? Is it the company that creates one for you with the name of the company at whatever.com or
yes,
whatever.com
yes,
that's
yes,
with them?
She already explained that
yes,
now.
yes.
Oh,
The
If you
okay.
company,
get the
the
job,
company,
they
the
will
company.
provide you an email.
The first thing the company will
Hello,
give
Ekwe.
you when you get a job in the company is giving you email, unless it's not an organized company that have all this in place already. But if it's an organized company, part of the onboarding process is them providing you your own unique email address that has their domain.
The domain.
Okay.
I have a
Yes,
question.
Ekwe. Please, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask for the signature. Is it possible you upload signature? Because some of us we are
Yeah,
not that good with
I
signing on.
think you can upload. I think you can upload. But the thing
Yes,
is,
you can.
if you have ever drawn signature, like you got it perfect the first time, it's already saved for you. Anytime they give
Saved,
you
yes.
anything to sign, you can always click on it and it will use that one. You understand?
Okay. Just
Yes.
like copy and paste.
Mm-hmm. So one more questions.
Ekwe, please, I want to ask. I have a question. For the Google Drive, we have limit of space storage. Is it possible that for those of us who fill the form before now with our mail that our space storage is already low, we can refill the form with
no,
another?
go and buy storage. That's what I said. Me, they buy storage. Now you know go buy storage. So the Q&A, admins, I beg. I hope you guys are taking some questions from the Q&A. Please, that guy is okay. I did not really understand how to use pen to sign. It's just a free hand. Just use your hand. Pick the pen like a editing. So pick the pen and drag. Just a free hand. Yeah. Where is it? Oh my God. Where is what? Guys, please, can you take the Dropbox again? Okay. This is Dropbox. First of all, I shared the link on the comments. Remember the chat where you guys were chatting? I dropped a link there. Go there, you see the link. Try to open your own Dropbox free account. Then you will see everything like this. Remember, we are learning using what? Button. Is that not what I said? We are learning using what? Button. So under here, you see home, you see your all your files are here. You can see all your files here. You can see all the photos you have. You can see your shared. So if somebody shared any file with you, this is where you are going to do what? See it. Do you get? File request. If you request or somebody requests a file to get a file from you, you will see it. Anyone you deleted, just like Bean, you see it here. Your quick access, like you know what is quick access?
Yeah.
You understand? You can create so many sections under quick access, like things you want to quickly, more like your recent. Then you have your start as well. You can also start messages here. Do you understand? You can see it here. And you can also, almost all the things we have on Google Drive, you see, you can copy your link, share, manage permission, download, add comments, like a lot. You can also start, you can also see activities. Do you get the point? So if you were able to understand what happened here, you can easily transfer your knowledge of Google Drive to Dropbox. They are all the same. Is that okay? They are all what?
Yeah.
The same. You can see save. You want to save something as GPG, JPG, PNG, anything like that. So they are the same. You can download. You can. Another thing here is, when you want to share, let's click here. You can see share. You can see you can transfer for signature. You can transfer for just a copy. You can share with Dropbox. You can send and track. You want to be able to track whether the person opened it or the person replied. Just track, monitor. Do you get the point? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
What I'm saying that Dropbox is just like Google Drive, but it went a little bit deeper. More like it's trying to stalk you. It doesn't just send you documents, it's also monitoring, it does a lot. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also manage automation. You can also, don't worry, when we come on Tuesday, I'll try as much as I can to repeat so many things. You can also add your team members here. Now, before we go, your assignment for today, before I forget, I'm going to reshare the assignment for today. Your assignment for today is summarize what IT service.
Come again, my so.
I'm writing it, don't worry. Summarize IT services. Summarize IT service. I'm writing everything I want. I'm going to reshare it later, maybe in the evening. SLA, Google Drive, Dropbox, and another one is OneDrive. I didn't talk about OneDrive because my system does not accept it. OneDrive is for Microsoft. Do you understand? OneDrive is for what? Microsoft. And it's a lot easier than Google Drive and Dropbox, but it's for Microsoft. So those of you that probably have Microsoft 365 products on your laptop, you can explore it and add it to your assignment. But if you do not have and you cannot download it on your Play Store to explore, you can just leave that part outside your assignment. Do you understand? I just shared it now. Then we have Coursera. Just a moment. There's 2 courses we normally take on Coursera. Do you understand? And we are taking them for free. You don't have to pay unless you are not able to get 100% financial aid. But if you are able to get 100% financial aid, you're expected to take it for free. IT support fundamental is one. So you have IT support fundamental. And I've taken this course long time ago. And we have another one, which is, let me do this one again. I want to have, okay. So we also have IT support. I'm going for healthcare. This is not what I'm looking for, bro. I'm looking for I'm trying to. This is technical support fundamental. Okay. So now, can you see this?
Yes.
So there's something I'm looking for here. The last time we had this class, I think we were able to find it somewhere else. Do you remember where we found that? So these are the 2 courses you guys are going to take. I'm going to show you guys how to apply for financial aid. So I'm going to share the link. I'm also going to share this link much later. Do you understand?
Yes.
But for now, I'm trying to get the financial aid button. so that I can explain what I wanted to explain. They moved it, but I can't remember where we saw it the last time we had our class. So let's check this one.
You see where they wrote learn more.
Where is it? Okay, learn more here. Abi?
No. No. At the bottom of, just keep scrolling down. Slowly. Keep going. You don't
Why
come
did
out for
they
the place.
why they move them?
The frequency was more, especially from digital with students, so they didn't want to keep losing that revenue.
They even increased the amount though. You know, it used to be 40 something before.
Yeah.
They've increased the amount.
That's why the last set paid higher.
Wait, though. I'm not seeing it again. You just saying they don't never promote that.
Go back one step. Just go back one step. No, go back one step to the previous page.
Okay. Just scroll down.
Keep going slowly.
Is it here?
Yeah. No,
They're not there.
Not there. Go up a bit. A bit. Oh, okay, it's not there. It was supposed to be here.
It's not
Go
here.
down. Keep going down.
Go down. No, it's not that one.
It's not here again.
Wait, I just saw you. Just pass it. Go up small. Where they have this IBM logo. Where's it, right?
Where?
See the offered by.
Offered by.
Yeah,
On the
models.
No, up.
No, if we go up, yeah, where you have the models, yeah.
Stop.
Hey, here.
Yeah, just, can you click there? Can you click?
There's nothing there.
I can see it on my phone.
I can
The
see
financial
it on my
aid is
phone.
available.
Yes.
It is.
So why is it not available for my system?
It's because of the system, but like through navigating through phone, you see it. Okay. Go back to the main course, man.
Just click the hand technical support fundamental.
It's not going to be available for me because I've taken the course, and I'm trying to explain to those that have not taken the course how they can apply for financial aid. Do you understand? But me, I've taken the course, and it's not going to be available for me. For someone that I've applied in the past, and I've taken the course.
Okay,
so,
that means we are going to be we are going to use the one that you've not taken now.
I'm maybe looking for the one I've not. Please, somebody needs to mute. I'm maybe trying to look for the one I've not taken to see if the financial aid is there, but I'm not seeing it. Is that not what we are looking for?
Please, what if you use what if you use an incognito browser? It might give you a fresh.
Okay.
We're not.
Let's see.
For Sarah.com. Okay. Login.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, it will not because you see your email, the email you used. Yes, it will
not my email. I'm saying.
Ekwe, look for frequently asked questions. It's close to the financial aid is close to FAQ. Where there is FAQ.
Frequently. Why are they moving it to that point?
I think it should be under.
Around here.
Under.
Oh, my sweet Jesus.
FAQ, yes.
Why would they? Why Jesus? I think this is not fair. But you guys know where it used to be before now. So why would they take it? Anyway, now see, it simply means making I got the gather money. They know I'm making they apply for financial aid again. Because what in the name of God? Why would they take it? This is apparently hidden. Like
No.
you will not
They
see
don't
it.
want everybody to see it. They don't want
There is
everybody to see it.
no way me I could have seen this thing. My eye not going like this is far away from where you enroll. See where you are enrolling. See where you enroll. This is where it used to be.
Yes.
I mean, this is where it used to be.
Yes.
And even then they were writing it very tiny,
On,
but at least
but
with
very
a
by the
scan.
side. By the
But
side. Yes.
yeah, so but no, this is not fair. They don't want us to do this.
We can see it here too now. Go to your FAQ.
This is not fair. They simply do not want anybody enjoying this. Okay. So now moving forward, you can see it here. So the course you are going for is what? Technical support from the fundamental. You click on it and you go to next and it selects the same course and it will remind you to enroll. Enroll means, remember, you have 7 days of free trial, right? Can you see it here? 7 days of free trial. So if you click on enroll, it's going to enroll you on that 7 days free trial. After the free trial, then you expect to start paying 50 something. I used to be 40 something, but now I think they increased it to 40. So this one is a year. 399 is a year. So to be on the safer side is for you to do what? Don't listen to them when they say upgrade or enroll. This is enroll. Just continue with what? Your application. Remember, the goal is that you want to apply for financial aid. So this is, I think I did my own financial aid around 2018 or so. So once you click there to ask you questions, your educational background, if it is high school, you add your high school, some college, maybe college of education, what is it called? ND, HND, things like that. Degree, master. So anyone, your high school is your secondary school. So anywhere you stop, so your qualification you select. Then you come here, they ask you, how much are you employed? Or what is your annual income? Your annual income. How much are you making in a year? How much are you making in 1 year? Do you understand? So if you are making plenty money, you can add it here. But I'm just making 500 USD in a year. Do you understand? Because I'm making 500 USD, if my child, how I want to feed my children? So me not feeding me. Hey, child. So you can even add in, so that your money in a year is naira. So you look for naira and you add in case they rate your country and add naira.
Are you sure naira will be there?
Now they talk. That's why I say if they rate your country and your naira is there. Where is naira?
It's past naira.
Say naira.
Naira is there.
Naira is there.
I'm surprised though.
The
Naira
naira
is
was
there.
a new feature. It was not there before.
So they add naira for you. Now wait, when I calm down, I say Nigeria no be Akpute no.
They don't try you.
Hello, ma.
Wait, when is this?
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Hello?
Is it just
Hi.
me?
Sorry, is there a way these people can maybe at least allow others, because the class is coming to an end and we are actually becoming distracted already. Please, is there a way we can mute our mic, please, ma'am?
Yeah, everybody can actually mute. So now you add your 500, but for me, don't add 500. 500 is too big. They still fit you say you can afford it. Do you understand? You can just add 100, but leave it at USD. Then for employment, of course, if you select full-time employment, a full-time employed person should be able to pay. Abi, why are you asking for financial aid when you have full-time job? So you can either select a student or unemployment. That one works. Then you select anyone that you feel, but then but don't come here and tell sob stories. Whatever you are writing here should be at least 150 words. Can you see it here? Can you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever you're writing here should be at least one. If it is not 150, you cannot submit. It will show you red, meaning it is not complete. You have to be 150 and above, but not less. And you should not come and start any sub stories. I wrote this financial aid around 2017. I said I recently finished my college education and want to improve myself while I wait full-time employment. See, I know if it takes sub story that time, even though my life was full of sub stories. But you just write something that anybody can read and they will understand that you really need the course. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Now, after writing, make sure it's 150 word. Then you click next. Which one is? I have reviewed my information and everything is up to what date. Then you go to the next page. They now said, can you pay $25 out of the amount? And we are saying no. I can only pay 0 out of the amount. So you drag this bar down to 0. Is that okay?
Hello, Lemonade. I'm sorry to interrupt. I can't see your screen, please.
Is it the same for everybody?
No.
I see you.
So you drag the bar back to 0 and you type again, how will your selected course help with your goals? Of course, for someone that is saying IT support, you can give them 101 reasons why the selected course will help with your what? Your goal. Abby?
Yes.
And whatever you're writing is how many words? 150
150
words again. So when you are done, so let me, if I go back, I can decide to go back. Let me go back. Let me know if I can. Hey, wait, it took me back. Hey, Chineke na mere na ebe. So how am I not supposed to find the financial aid again?
You can still move
Okay, look at
on.
this. So you come here, you go to continue. I just want to copy this here. Copy and go to next. So we drag this to 0 and I just want to paste that. Do you understand? I'm not submitting.
Yeah.
I'm just showing you guys. So it has to be how many? 150 words. And when you are done, you click on the terms and conditions. I am sharing accurate information and you are also committed to finishing your course. Then you type this thing. It says, agree to the terms above. They say, please type the following sentence inside this box. So all you need to do is to type this thing. Do you understand? Type what? This inside the words, inside the box. Copy it and paste it. So this is exactly what they want you to do. Nothing more, nothing less. And when you are done, you tell them that you are not a robot. They'll ask you to select bike. So you select bike, all the boxes that the bike entered, you select it. Do you understand? And when you are done, you review and submit. Is that okay? When you are done, you review. I shared the link already on the chat. I'm going to share the link again. Is that okay?
Yes.
So now, or on Tuesday, I'm going to start the class again. And this time around, I'm going to rephrase most of the things we did today. Is that okay?
Yes.
Everything we did today, I'm going to rephrase, not like I'm going to teach them afresh, but I'm going to rephrase this. Like I said, today is intro. And you don't expect us to do much. But after today's class, other classes may not be as fast. You know, first, we used to tell like 2, 1. We used to tell like, no, not 2. We used to tell like 1. But because of the wedding, I may not stop to that. So all the questions you have, you need to keep them Tuesday. I'm going to repeat most of the things I said. Your video is going to be ready Monday, latest Monday. I'm going to reshare the form this evening so that you can fill the form in case you have not filled the form. I'm going to reshare your what is it called? I'm going to reshare the assignments and everything I want you to do. I want you to also open your LinkedIn account in case you are yet to open a LinkedIn account. Remember the information I shared, how to open a LinkedIn account. If you still don't know how, come here and type on your Google how to open a LinkedIn account, and it will give you a detailed information on how to open a LinkedIn account. You can even see guide. Do you understand? You can see guide here. So you can still see guided. So it will take you on a tour how to open a link. And you see watch pictures. You see, this person took their time to explain and add pictures. So create your own LinkedIn account before we come back on Tuesday so that you start talking about your learning experience. Write your assignment. If you can write it now, you can write it, but don't submit to me. Wait until we announce the admins by tomorrow or next, then you submit to them. If you have any concern, the accountability group might be created tomorrow and it's going to be permanently open. We don't lock accountability groups. Accountability groups is permanently open. And I don't want to hear, oh, the chat happening there. That chat is needed. People are collaborating. People are asking questions. People are getting help. So if you cannot endure the chat, mute or don't join. But accountability group is where the main thing is happening. All the problems you have are going to be solved there. As tutorials are going to be happening and a lot more. So join only one accountability group when it is ready. We have dedicated admins that are going to be working there. So guys, I wish you guys an amazing weekend. And hopefully when we come back on Tuesday, tension will be reducing. Again, when the groups are open, the tension will be high. But you see those plenty chats when I dey see. Don't worry, by next week, na me go dey beg una make una dey drop chats. Ask old students. But now the ginger and the errors and concerns are high. So you need to bear with us. I understand that many of you are good, but there are lots of people who are not good. So we need to give them grace, at least for this first week. By second week, by then, everybody will start getting a hand on. Do you understand the point I'm making?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
don't be too harsh, and hopefully everybody will be fine. So see you guys on Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Thank you.